Hello, everyone, and welcome to Newly Forged. Hope you're all having a wonderful week. Big shout out to Fragilitis, who followed us about 13 minutes ago. Much appreciated. So good job, Fragilitis. And,
Should probably get some cream for that.
oh, hey. And unfortunately, this week we do not have Amber, so Grrrig will be robo-piloted by, I assume, Mike, since he tends to be doing it.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
cool.
keeping Griefect within Griefect.
Yeah, exactly. It's a combo thing. um, wonderful. Let's go around. Everybody introduce yourselves, your character. And this week, I would love to know what your character would like to do, or what your character would carve out of a big block of ice. What kind of ice sculpture would your character make, provided you have all the artistic ability at your disposal? So,
Okay.
we will start up in this corner with Mike. Take it away.
My name is Mike. I am back. I play Defect War Barbarian, and when it comes to carving that block of ice, he would make Grrrig.
Oh,
He would do his best to carve little Grrrig
I
out
know.
of this block of ice. I know. It was coming.
It's not,
I
not right.
imagine he would do me as well. But whatever. But yeah, that's it. Moving on.
well, fair enough. Uh, skipping over Amber, we'll go next to Tanner.
Oh, Jesus. And I don't have my camera on. Hi, my name's Tanner. I'm playing Adis the Human Ranger. I'm trying to fix my camera because it's being a
Oh,
pain in my side.
sorry. Maybe.
The Human Ranger, I think I would carve my annoying ass healing spirit.
Fair enough.
I love him so much.
Yeah, he's quite the hit, isn't he?
And I want to hit him.
All right, I love that. And then hopping up into the other corner with Matt.
Hello, I'm Matt, playing Spoot, the Turtle Cleric, and maybe in a rare moment of religious expression, Spoot might try to carve his holy symbol, Marlane.
Ah,
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was that? I didn't catch it.
No,
Sorry.
I said yes. Okay.
His holy symbol. I didn't. My audio cut out at a certain part of that.
Yeah, it did.
Hey, there he is.
For now.
Well,
Don't jinx it.
let's hope it hangs around a bit. Oopsie. There's a thing there. There we go. Very cool. Well, that being all our players that we have this evening, hello everyone. I am Jared. I'm your humble dungeon master. Let's dive in with a recap of last week's episode of Newly Forged. Last time here on Newly Forged, the party restocked and took up a job for the Baroness Aloa Greenneedle, the fourth chair of Fey Harbor. Her barony has reported that a small patch of forest north of Shormal, called the Snow Glen, has been expanding, blanketing the area in an early winter. By the time the party arrived in Shormal, the town was covered in snow, and farmers were fighting to keep the crops alive. Getting directions from one of the local scouts, the party made their way to their first landmark, a frozen waterfall. Upon inspection, Spoot was attacked by the ice itself. An elemental ice creature emerged and attacked the party. But after a short but damaging battle, Grrrig and the Misfits, as they have coined themselves officially now, decided to set up camp and heal during the night. The winds and the snow picked up, and on Adis's watch, he heard some strange noises in the night. Howling, and then a large, four-legged form with bones jutting from its back appeared in the edges of the firelight through the twisting and blowing snow, and let loose a forlorn howl, which was answered in kind. So we pick up right there, right at the top of Adis, having seen this form appear in the darkness, right at the edge of the firelight. And I'm going to need Adis and Defect. Well, no, I'm going to need Adis to roll initiative.
Okay. Sorry, I'm fucking with my camera still.
No problem. Let's see what you can see.
No Adis.
Oh yeah, I'm blind. I don't know how to see anything. Oh, okay, that's better than what the virtual dice showed me. Showed me a 6.
Oh.
I'll take a 22.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Adis, then, you get to go first. You see before you, in the edges of the firelight, some forms have appeared.
Map?
Oh, yes, I should bring you all to the map.
We got a feed. Yeah.
There we go.
How many times am I gonna have to do this?
So you can see a large, bony covered creature has appeared at the edge of the firelight, and you can see at least one more, and a bunch of wolves surrounding you through the snow.
I was about to say there's bony wolves and then these big ass wolves, but I just realized that you. Okay.
Yeah.
Panic. Yeah. No. Okay. Got the camera working. I will cast.
Mm-hmm.
Fairy Fire
Okay.
and smack these ones.
All right.
Because it's a 20-foot cube.
Yep.
I don't want to smack myself with it.
Of course.
You know what? I give up. All right.
Something like that.
There's can I move it over like 5 more feet and get the big one too?
I mean,
Or would it be out of?
the big one is in it.
No, I want this one too.
Then the big one
Oh.
will be out of it.
Damn it. There's no way to make it a rhombus, right?
No.
Damn. All right, no, I'd rather have the big one in it.
Well, actually, just give me a double check on the wording of the spell. Is it a 20-foot square area centered on a point you choose?
I believe so. Hold on, let me spells. Oh wait, I have to features and traits, racial traits. Oh, this thing's gonna be a pain in my ass. Hold on.
The trials.
There we go. Because I had to go into like racial traits and spells of the mark, and then when I
Yep.
clicked on it there, it didn't pull it up.
All right, cool. Yeah, a 20-foot cube within range. Yeah. So that
Okay.
means that you are not constrained to a grid, so you could move it like into a half grid and do something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
So I'm gonna cast that, and then I'm gonna be like, guys, wake up! There's wolves.
All right, cool,
And
cool,
then,
cool.
bonus action. Can I do a bonus action?
And your spell save DC is a 15.
16? 15. 15.
All right, cool. It seems that
Don't tell me it didn't hit anything.
all but one of them are outlined in a purple-blue fire.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. I like that better. It's like not this.
Which is good for you because the snow makes it very difficult to see things here. So, good job.
Thanks. So yeah, I'm just gonna yell, guys, there's wolves, as loud as not like super loud, but loud enough to wake them up.
Yeah, totally.
Whisper yell.
'Cause I don't wanna attract more wolves.
Right.
I think that would be like howling at the moon.
I start howling.
Defect. I'm going to say that you hear it because you don't go into a full sleep. So
Okay.
I will let you roll initiative right now
All right.
as sort of a reaction.
Not that at advantage.
I know, right? At advantage too. Oy. I don't know.
All right, cool.
It is.
All right. Well, next up we have some wolves who are going to do some stuff.
I don't like stuff.
Oh, but they do. You look like a tasty treat right out here, Adis.
I mean, I have been called a snack one or a few times.
Yeah, you have.
Oh boy.
I didn't think I was this tasty though.
Well, it's really just that you are
The only one there.
the only one there.
Hot damn those pack tactics though.
Yeah. The good news is most of them are at disadvantage, but pack tactics makes them straight rolls.
Okay.
So 5 wolves kind of run up to you, and a few more kind of appear in the firelight and just kind of seem to move in to like flank and start growling. And it looks like they're ready to pounce on something if they need to.
Mm-hmm.
So the first 2 with straight rolls, the first is an 18 to hit.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm at full health. I don't remember. Did we short rest?
You did not.
Because both my character sheet and my D&D Beyond are at full health, and I don't think I am because I got hit with like a cone of cold.
Yeah, you got hit with some breath action.
Yeah.
Let me check the notes here.
Yeah, if you can hit me too, because I'm at full health. And I think I got hit.
It's not like
Yeah, I
it's
think
not-
when you switch us back to the main map, it like brings us back to full.
Well, that is annoying. It shouldn't do that.
I mean, I just think because I know I keep track of it on Roll20, but it's not there.
Right. Yeah. So, Adis.
I know this is not going to be cute.
I think you're at about 23 maybe.
Okay, that sounds about right.
And Defect, I think you're at about 85. It looks like.
Can we
Okay.
trade health pools? Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. So I'll just have to look into it. But that all being said, great. So the first attack with an 18 was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 10 points of piercing damage.
Cute.
Go ahead, make a strength saving throw and a con save.
All right.
Great, you keep the spell.
Oh.
Ooh, but it manages to knock you prone, this first one.
At least I can't get double advantage.
That's true. The second one missed you. The third one is not covered, and with an 18, gets you for 9 points of piercing damage.
Healing damage?
Piercing damage. You have been healed by him.
Yes.
In a come here, sit kind of way. The next one is a straight roll, but rolls a 19 for six
Dang.
piercing damage.
My fairy fire goes out. Sorry, defect.
Oh no.
I tried.
All right. I'll also grab these guys here by the campfire.
Mhm.
And the last one also was biting you. These all happened at the same time.
That's fine.
Well, technically they all happen at the same time. So you just take the damage and you're unconscious. It doesn't count as another
okay.
save throw. Unfortunately, the spell does dissipate as you fall unconscious. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next up, that will bring us to Defect.
Defect will stand up, yell out to his sleeping companions to wake up, and charge out into, oh my god, all these wolves. Rage.
And
Activate Rage.
You see a bag of Purina 1 Jog Chow on the ground.
Yeah, you do see 5 wolves just like hovered around Adis.
Yikes. Okay. Yeah, let's start knocking them down. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at the one right across from me. This one right here.
Yeah, go for it.
I am reaching, so that. What do we got?
Ugh.
Oh, 10.
A 10, unfortunately, will not hit.
But that damage is so good.
The damage roll was amazing. Unfortunately, the hit was not.
Oh,
You swing
yeah.
you swing your axe towards the wolf, but it senses you coming and just kind of ducks down.
Right. Well, I'm going to do it again.
Yep.
15
A f-
8.
A 15 will hit this time, and you smash through it and deep in the side for 8 points of damage, and it goes, "Bow!"
Yikes. All right. Well, that's all Defect can do right now. So
Cool.
we'll hold it around there.
The big wolves here just kind of move in to help flank. This one just moves a little bit closer onto the edge of this kind of raised area up here. And they're growling, and it looks like they're ready to attack something if they get the chance. Spoot and Grrrig, go ahead, make perception checks at disadvantage. It's a DC 10.
Big perception. Go.
Great. Both
All right.
Spoot and Grrrig wake up at the sound of all this battle. So you can go ahead and roll initiative.
If Olive was here, she'd still be sleeping.
True.
Highly likely. All right.
So 11 for Grrrig.
Yep. Wonderful. All right. That brings us back to the top with... Yes, Spoot?
I owe you one more perception roll.
Why? You rolled the 16. Oh, disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, actually, then, yeah. Neither of you have woken up because it was a disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
A 3 and an 8.
Yikes.
So
That's cute.
you can keep those initiative rolls, but you're not awake yet. At the top of the round, Adis, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Good job.
Ooh, that's a 1 fail. All right, now these wolves definitely have a more tasty morsel in the form of Defect.
Is defect tasty? I
Yeah.
feel like that's like
Well,
a chew toy.
He's more threatening at the moment, so he's going to... So these 3 wolves here can definitely get at him.
Take the win, Dead Edis.
That is an 11 to hit, which misses. A 23 to hit, which is a natural 20. So you take 12 points of piercing damage, reduced to 6 because of your rage, and make a strength saving throw.
Uh, mm, does it saving throw? You said.
Yes.
Damn.
Do
9.
you get advantage on those because of rage? I think, or is it only
I think
athletics?
I think it's ability checks, not saving throws. So you are knocked prone, defect. And the third attack is a 16 on you, which
That misses.
misses. These other 3 wolves here have an Atis, but don't manage to bite you, even with back tactics. They can't get through your armor.
Let's go AC 15.
Yeah, they missed. Cool. And then these 2 are hanging back here, kind of afraid. Next up is defect.
Right. Defect will stand up and seeing the predicament that he's in will actually tend to aid us
Okay.
with a good.
All right. So you use your action to administer a good berry to Adis.
Yep.
All right. So Adis, you have 1 hit point. Great. Then the next thing that happens is the big wolves. The big wolves howl loudly and growl. So I need Grrrig and Spoot to make another perception check at disadvantage. The DC is now 9. Okay, Spoot, you awaken with an 18.
And for Greg.
Yep.
Yes, Grrrig.
Yeah, Grrrig is now awake. We'll keep the initiatives you already rolled, so it'll be great. So that brings us to Adis. You have 1 hit point and are prone on the ground amongst a bunch of wolves.
How high up is this tree?
It goes probably like maybe 20, 25 feet at the top.
Is there any branches that are thick?
Yeah, maybe.
Misty step.
Cool. I would like you to make a nature check.
Ah, fuck. Not acrobatics.
No, you're trying to figure out shit about a tree.
Nope.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you misty step up into the tree.
JK, it's poison ivy.
Right?
Oh my god, right?
Yeah, bonk. So you are 25 feet up on a branch. And you're 25 feet up on a branch.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I would like to plate our warrior, the big wolf. Or wait, no, I can't do that because I have bonus actions already. I would like to shoot the big wolf.
Yeah, go for
it. 14.
Which one were you firing at?
The big daddy.
Cool. Yeah, a 14 hits.
Some 6 piercing.
All right. Nicely done.
Second shot, I'm actually gonna go for this one by defect.
Okay.
In front of defect.
Yeah.
Turn on that sneak attack. 18.
18 definitely hits.
For 16.
Yeah, arrow right through the skull. Dead on the ground.
Woohoo! That's it.
Awesome.
Can I like crawl to a like or like you? I don't know. Do I need to use any of my movement to like sturdy myself up here?
At the moment, no. Do you want to move?
No.
Okay. You could move. Like, movement like along the branch would require an acrobatics check, but otherwise.
No, if I am sturdy where I am not going to move.
Okay, cool. That brings us to some wolves who are
Bring it.
definitely going to move in on the defect. They all just crowd around you, all 5 of them here. First attack is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
You take 5 reduced to 2 piercing damage, and go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
$14.
Okay, that's a success. You remain standing. Second attack is a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
You take another 5 reduced to 2 piercing damage. Go ahead and make another strength saving throw.
16.
Success. The next 2 attacks are a miss, and the 5th attack is a natural 20. For 9 reduced to 4 points of piercing damage, and make another strength saving throw.
$22.
Yeah, you're a sturdy individual, Defect. You are keeping it real. Loving it. All right.
Go Elton. Go Elton.
These ones back here kind of just pace back and forth and look like they're like just growling and ready to lunge at something. Next up, we have Grrrig.
Greg sees this one like in the tent, so Greg will stand up.
It's not actually in the tent. That's just a limitation of roll 20.
Okay, well, right outside the tent.
It's on the side of the tent, like Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's right outside the flap.
Right. And Greg will, let's see.
Oh, and by the way, Adis, your alarm spell is going off like crazy right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it not wake any of us up?
It should have.
It is the fact that when they crossed into the area after you went down is what dropped the DC for the perception check.
It's Grig's alarm spell.
Oh, I thought
I don't
you
carry alarm anymore. No, I don't carry alarm because Grrig is the one that can switch out spells.
Well, then yes, Grrig should have gone. That's my mistake. I'm sorry.
No worries. I forgot that was even put down.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Grrig.
Yeah. So Greg is going to fire bolts. Let's see. This one all the way over here at the corner.
Okay, it's going to be at disadvantage based on where the thing is and that Greg is still inside the tent.
All right, bring it. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
For 12 points of fire damage.
That wolf is reduced to ash.
Nice. Greg does like these, you know.
It's just a burning wolf now. You all get that like burned dog hair smell. It's really quite unattractive. Anything else from Greg?
That's action. At the moment, let's see. No. Nothing else from Greg.
All right, cool. Then Defect, it is your turn.
Defect will swing at this wolf here.
Yeah, go for it.
Defect. Go. 16 to hit for 17 points of damage.
Yeah, you lop deep into the side of that wolf, and it just falls down as you pull your axe back, dead on the ground.
All right, and then he'll switch his attention to this one here.
This one?
Oh, 10.
A 10, unfortunately, will not hit.
All right. Well, that is Defect's turn.
All right. So this big boy up here is going to move in over its fallen pack mate here. And it is going to attempt to get at you, Defect.
All right.
It lunges with a massive bite for a 17 to hit.
That misses.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
That's got you right out of there.
Yep, cool. That brings us to Spoot.
Oh boy, says Spoot as he awakes to the sound of growls and burning wolves. Random question as I'm getting up before I leave the tent. Like, is it immediate apparent from the sounds that there are wolves? Should I like extra perception check?
No, you can hear battle and fighting and growling, and
Okay.
you're pretty sure it's wolves. They're not an exotic species.
Right. Okay. I got a weird question. I don't remember how I've tried this before, but could I? Okay, I'm just going to ask it anyway. It's probably stupid. I'm wondering if I can nature check wolves to see if Spoot has any knowledge of like what might be a deterrent for a wolf attack. Like, do you make yourself bigger? Do you make a bunch of noise? Do you, dirt in their eyes?
Sure.
Light them on fire. That seems to work.
Yeah, go ahead. Make a nature check.
This is a shot in the dark, but.
Cool, with a 17. Usually, like, if you hurt them enough, they'll run away. Like, it's weird that they're doing this. Like, normally they pick on like weak and sick creatures.
Well, they did go after Adis.
Oh, burn!
Burn! Damn!
Burn.
Just kidding.
Damn!
Just seeing if Tanner was paying attention.
That was
I am.
harsh. Now he's really paying attention.
Just kidding. Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, no, with that roll, you know that it is almost out of character for wolves to be attacking like this.
Gotcha. Okay. Spoot would like to, I guess, maybe like peek out of the entrance of the tent to see if he's got room to stand there.
Yeah, you can stand like right in that spot there, right in the doorway if you want.
Okay. I'm going to try something, and I think it worked the last time I tried this.
Yeah.
I know that walls are weird.
Mm-hmm.
But standing here, I'm going to try to cast Spirit Guardians. And I'm going to come out of the tent, and I'm going to see the wolves. I'm going to be like, oh. I'm going to look at Defect, and I'm going to say, keep them off me if you can. I cast Spirit Guardians.
All right. Boom.
I don't know why I did that.
The turtles appear.
I keep accidentally rolling the damage first instead of the other way around.
That's fine. I'm just going to
roll again.
I'm going to get rid of the alarm spell because it's a little much.
We're just like, meow, meow. Yes, we know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Grrrig,
Cool.
Turn it off.
All right.
Snooze.
So Spoot is concentrating on Spirit Guardians. All right. That brings us at the top to Adis.
All right. I would like to second level cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot at this big one right here. Sorry, Defect. RAP.
Yeah. Go for it.
17.
17 will hit.
Alright, I need everything within 5 feet of that wolf to make a dex saving throw DC 15.
All right.
Oh wait, I'm
So that includes defect.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know defect can sometimes be nimble.
Yeah. Just like right now.
Yes!
19.
So you take half of what I'm about to roll.
What is the DC?
15.
Okay, it looks like only one is nimble enough to escape.
Alright.
Ooh.
So first, the wolf itself takes... gross. 9 piercing damage.
All right.
And everything around it takes another 10.
Ooh, nice.
So defect takes 2.
Well, defect would take 5 because.
No,
Oh, but he saved?
He passed. He saved, and then he's
Got it.
raging. So we think 2.
Yeah, so he would take 2. So they take half if they succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, cool. It looks like most of the creatures around it got like impaled by this bursting arrow of thorns that just splintered off and shot these thorns out, and they get peppered and they go. Arr! One of them kind of manages to dodge most of it, but yeah, they did not like that very much.
Awesome. And then second arrow against the big wolf.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, 13.
13 will not hit, unfortunately.
Figured.
But cool. That brings us to the regular looking wolves here, who are going to keep snapping after defect. Good thing there's a fire there; they can't get around. But 1, 2, 3 on defect. A 19 to hit
Yes.
for 7 piercing damage, reduced to 3. Go ahead, make a strength save. And then you're fine.
18.
A 20 to hit for 9, reduced to 4 piercing damage, and make another strength save.
12.
You're fine. And the last bite misses you, which brings us to Grrrig.
Grrrig is going to firebolt this wolf here.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see. Firebolt.
Great. Yeah, with a 14.
Mhm.
Well, Spoot is kind of in the way, so
Yeah, I probably.
it just misses. Oh, actually, hold on. You have your Spirit Guardians up. They need to make Wisdom saves.
Oh, it's all the wolves' turns, don't they? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I keep forgetting it's on their turn.
This is the last time I'm going to remember it for you. So.
Okay.
And the DC is a 16.
Correct.
Cool. Love that.
For damage.
Got some wise wolves.
Cool. So if they fail, they take 18 radiant damage, right?
Yes.
Cool. So before Grrrig can actually do anything, all these wolves get smacked in the face by spiritual turtles and just fall to the ground.
And if they
And-
succeed, it's half.
Yeah, they didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
Did I reach the big boys? Or are they on the edge?
It's not their turn yet.
Oh, right. That's right. They have different turns.
So Grrrig, having seen all these turtles kind of whack through Spoot's area, what are you going to do?
We'll step out to the edge of the tent, and there's one hiding right here. We'll go after this big guy here.
Okay.
Firebolts.
Yeah, go for it.
24 to hit
That will hit.
for 12 points of damage.
All right. Yeah. Singed angry fur. And defect. That brings us to you.
Defect will go after the same wolf here. He will be reckless about this.
All right.
He will rage. I'm sorry, reckless attack it. For 24 to hit.
That
13
will
points
hit.
of damage.
Yeah.
And second one, 25 to hit for 16 points of damage.
Yeah. It falls to the ground dead.
That was a practice maneuver between Grrrig and I.
Yeah. The old jab / I love it. Cool. Great. Next is their turn. So the one that's still up will make a wisdom saving throw. Succeeds and takes 4 radiant damage.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a reroll, or is it the new turn reroll or old roll?
No, it's at the start of your turn. So
Yeah. New turn reroll.
It's the start of its turn. So yeah, you reroll. Cool. Yeah. So it took some damage there. Next, it's going to just kind of force its way in here, and it doesn't understand. Well,
Fire.
it does not understand what the source of all these turtles are, so it's just going to move in to attempt to attack the big guy with the axe. That's a 22 to hit for 14 piercing damage reduced to 7. And I need a strength saving throw defect.
25.
Yeah, you're fine. Spoot, it is now your turn again.
Woot woot, says Spoot. No, I'm just kidding. Gosh, I'm just thinking how lucky we are that Spoot forgot to send a message to Kaylin last night. Otherwise, no spirit guardians. Just gonna think about that for a second. I don't really want to get close to this guy, so I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon, and I'm gonna put it over here, maybe.
All right.
And use that glorious bonus action.
Bam. A 15 does hit.
Whew, okay.
And it takes 12 force damage.
And as that was my bonus action, then I will action. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, I still have I have a charge left in the baton because we rested. So I will action use my baton of morale to I'll say defect. See if you can finish it off.
Cool. So that means defect gets to make an attack.
Correct.
Batters up. 26 to hit, 18.
Yeah, that slashes through it. It gets beaten by these flying turtles. It gets pummeled by this turtle-shelled floating hammer thing. And then Defect's axe gets shoved right up, cutting it all the way up from Spoot's encouragement. And it falls down, very much cut to pieces and obliterated.
That's so much better than Sacred Flame.
Listen, you did a good Sacred Flame last week.
Which brings us to Adis.
13 damage.
It's true.
It's true.
It was the mightiest of Sacred Flames.
Yeah.
It only took 50 sessions.
I mean, at least I think it's level 8 cleric. You can add your wisdom modifier to your cantrip, so your minimum goes up a little bit.
Yeah,
That's true.
it'll be great.
I I think this is the only. I mean, that's the last wolf I can see with this giant shadow right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, pew. Wait. Am I? I'm up in a tree, but am I 30 feet away from it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, planar warrior.
Great.
Pew. 19.
Yeah, you kill it.
For 19 damage.
Yep. Yeah, it had 1 hit point left. But you end it, and you stand proud up in your tree on the branch, having
My one health.
with your
HP.
1 health, having shot this thing, and the branch breaks.
This is how Adis dies.
I
Yep.
need a dexterity saving throw to see if you can catch yourself on another branch.
I mean, will it avoid me taking damage?
It depends.
Like, okay.
It depends on how high of a save you make. Actually, it's an acrobatics check. It's not a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I mean, they're the same thing. 19.
Cool. With a 19, you feel the branch under you, and you begin to fall. You immediately lash your hand out and grab another branch that seems to hold your weight as you just go. But now you're hanging from a branch 20 feet in the air.
Did you use a bonus action to Planar Warrior?
I did the damage, yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
stinks.
I didn't think I'm out of Misty Steps, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, you all hear the snap, and you look up in a tree and see a broken branch underneath Adis as he's hanging on with one hand up in this tree about 25 feet in the air.
Question: Are we still in initiative?
No. The
Then
wolves have been defeated.
Spoot will roll his eyes a bit and cast some healing word on Adis, just in case.
just in case. You might as well
Nice.
just let me drop and take the damage.
Oh yeah, I don't know how much. I don't know.
It's 1d6 for every 10 feet I have fallen. I'm 2 feet up, 20 feet up.
Is this something Spoot would know? Like, could
You,
I?
you
check
know
to
that
see?
if you fall from a great height, you get hurt. Like, that's common knowledge.
Right, but I don't know how much it would hurt you. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking like I'm going to protect you before the fall. I'm not thinking like a player here. So
No, it's fine. I mean, I could try to climb down. It's fine. I think that'd be athletics to climb.
Yes, it would.
I'm terrible at that.
Great. I love it.
14.
Yeah, with a 14, you're able to shimmy down. It takes you about 5 minutes or so, but you're able to find your
Okay.
footing and climb down this kind of like icy, mostly frozen tree. But you're able to do it. So good job. Dun, 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 dun.
Adis,
Yes.
have you seen wolves like this before?
We fought wolves like this before. Not this many at once, but
With the bones sticking out of their back?
yeah. They're the ones that they almost killed Carolee that one time.
Oh right, okay. Well, what are they? Remind me.
They're dire wolves.
All right.
Anything with dire attached to it has bones just protruding from its body.
I'm missing that as a player, I guess. Anyway, well, I'm sleepy, says Spoot, so maybe that's why I forgot. Let's go to sleep.
I am as well.
I don't really have much left in the way of spells, but who needs healing the most?
I feel like we all look at Adis.
That's what I thought. So here's what I'm going to do, Adis. This is me saying this now. Spoot is going to think a moment. He is going to use his channel divinity twice, if that's a possibility, to restore 2 spell slots? Question mark.
I think you can do it twice?
I know I can use it twice, but I don't know if I can like back to back just be like.
You can use the same option twice.
Yeah.
Like two, because when I've played like my light cleric, I can use the Radiance of the Dawn one turn, use the next turn.
Yeah,
okay.
I think you can do it twice.
I guess for flavor purposes, it seemed weird, but great. Then I will get back to. Is there a cap on what level it is? I imagine it's probably first or second, isn't it?
It should tell you.
You know what? Maybe I might need to double check on that because I think that was specifically added from Tasha's.
Yes, it is. It's a Tasha's thing.
Well, because I don't know.
Well, what does it say on your sheet?
It doesn't say anything specific about what level spell slot you can get.
Generally, it's like half your cleric level rounded down for like restoring spell slots.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it was at least it could give me level 2 slots back because that's would be more beneficial. But
All right.
cool.
Hold on.
I mean, that would if we do the
so what you're doing is harness divine power.
sure.
You expend the use of your channel divinity to fuel your spells. As a bonus action, you touch your holy symbol, utter a prayer, and regain 1 expended spell slot, the level of which can be no higher than half your proficiency bonus rounded up.
Oh.
Okay, so that'd be 2. No.
And since you
One.
can use it and you can use it twice based on your level. So because you're a level 7, you can use it twice.
Right. Yeah, I did know I could use it twice. I guess I need to add the extra harness divine power.
If it's half your proficiency
Rounded up, it
you
would
could
be 2. Yeah, you could get it back a second level spell slot.
I will do that. I will get back 2 second level spell slots.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
And then I will cast another healing word at second level on Adis.
Yeah.
Oh, hot damn.
And
Nice.
then medicine check defect to see how he's doing.
Wait, so did you do the original healing word on me before I climbed down, or was
Yes,
that a
you have
defect?
7 plus 12 total.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, that medicine check is coming up.
Cool. Yeah. Adis was definitely the most hurt. Defect's a little hurt. Grrig's a little hurt. You're a little hurt. Everybody's a little hurt. Nobody's like on the edge of death anymore after you healed Adis. But you think a good solid rest will help everybody feel a lot better.
Great. Then I may just keep that spell slot in case something else unexpected happens.
Okay. Cool.
Where are we on the watches now?
They attacked during Adis's watch, which was the 3rd of the evening. So you can
Gotcha.
all head back to sleep. And then Adis, the rest of your watch goes without issue, and you can wake up. I think either Defect or Spoot had the next watch.
I think it was defect.
De-
I think
defect?
I started.
No. Oh yeah, because we do them at the tails.
You're right.
Yeah, I feel like I've been
because
starting.
they do not have the dark vision.
Right.
No, not yet.
One day.
When I die and come back as a. Never mind.
Or we find goggles of night.
That would be a
That'd
nice
be great.
aesthetic for one. Sombrero, goggles.
Get you a weird like steampunk staff.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, well done. So go ahead and make a perception check then, Defect.
$22.
It is a cold, blistery night still, even next to the fire. But nothing seems to come out of the. Nothing seems to come out of the snow to come and mess with you. You don't hear anything else. You may take some time and just kind of get rid of the wolf corpses in some fashion. But your watch passes, and towards the end of it, the sun begins to rise and the wind dies down a little bit. It's still snowing, but not as harsh as it was when you started your watch. Everybody else begins to wake up. Everybody feels a lot better. You get the benefits of a long rest. And you have come to your second day now to travel looking for this snow glen.
Right. Survival?
Yep. Survival check to track your way towards your next sort of.
Accidentally gave myself 552 HP.
You got a good night's rest.
You get
Right?
you get hit for 500 HP.
Oh, damn it. That damn icicle fell out of that tree real hard.
Yeah, it did.
Survival. Ew.
All right, cool.
Wow. Hot damn, I don't like the snow.
All right, cool with a
Don't
12.
like the snow. Don't like the desert.
It
What
is
do you like?
it is still a forest. Did you apply all your appropriate bonuses to that?
Ooh.
Oh, that would. I don't get advantage, unfortunately. I mean, technically, I still can't get lost, but
Cool. So you know where you are. You just you know the direction you're going.
yeah.
Which is very useful. It's just you're not as adept as you were the day before for whatever reason. But you did fall out of a tree a little while ago, so
And those wolves got my ankle a little bit. So.
yeah, you almost had a big problem.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you are marching your way through a snowy forest. Are you all trying to be stealthy about this in any way? Are you just marching? It's up to you. I just want to know in terms of progression.
How many days travel did they say it takes?
They said it could be between 2 to 4, kind of depending on weather and what else might happen.
I saw that. I saw those eyes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? Pass without trace.
Okay, cool.
So everybody add +10.
All right.
All right, so then
Oh, wait.
everybody give me a stealth roll then.
Ninja Turtle.
Can I just subtract 1 from that, or do you want me to re-roll? I accidentally hit survival instead of stealth. It's just a matter of 1
fine.
point.
It's fine.
Okay. So 31.
Great.
Oh no.
All right.
That's an 11.
All right.
It's still a 1.
All right. All right. Defect.
14.
14 for defect. Cool. And
for
Grrrig.
Oh, wow.
A 34 for Grrrig.
Grrrig is stealthier than Adis.
Yeah.
Grrrig just
So-
covers himself in snow. In his
Grrrig,
life.
Yeah.
Grrrig
Grrrig.
is just a white covered in that oversized coat that they're wearing. They just look like they don't even look like a moving snowbank. They just look like snow that's blowing along over the rest of the ground. Spoot and Defect are having a hell of a time, man. Spoot, snow not often in the swamps where you're from. It's a little hard walking. You're doing the kind of pick 1 foot up and kind of step, and 1 foot up and kind of step. So
ask how
whatever
deep is
you're
it?
hitting up, yeah, you're knee deep at least.
Oh gosh, and I have short legs, so
Yeah, everybody else isn't as deep as you are for some reason, but you keep finding the deep spots. It's weird. Even if you step in someone's footprint, it like sinks another 6 inches. Like I don't know what.
Oh, it's my weight. Oh
Oh, it's
no!
crazy.
All those pies.
Big old pie.
Defect, you're not doing too much better. You're not having.
Yeah.
You're a little bit better, but you're still uh, messing around there.
Maybe defect should just put me like horizontally on my shell and push me like a sled.
If we get to a hill, that's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Grrrig can have one free ride.
Yeah. So, Adis, as you're kind of leading everybody around here, are you guys marching in like a straight line? Are you in a group? Are you a little bit ahead of the group, Adis? How are you traveling through these woods?
Slightly ahead.
Okay, 30 feet, 10 feet.
15 feet.
Cool. I dig it.
Because I have to remain, or no, they have to stay within 30 feet of me, so I wouldn't be too far ahead.
All right, cool. Yeah, Adis, as you kind of make your way through these evergreen trees that are like covered in snow and rocks, you definitely notice a few things. You notice bear sign, like bears have obviously been through this area.
Mm-hmm.
Not a species. Well, make a nature check first of all.
Hold on. I have to read this again.
Okay. What you got?
It says my proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills. So I forget. Am I proficient in nature? I am not. So I don't get any bonus.
Okay, so it's
nature.
a straight roll.
Gross.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Nice. Yeah. These bear tracks are not a species you are familiar with, but they are definitely ursine.
Dire bears.
And
Or worse.
as you're looking at the bear tracks, you figure there's at least 4 of them based on the number of tracks and the direction they've been moving. And you look beyond them and you see another set of tracks that are bear tracks that are massive.
How recent are they?
Pretty recent.
Hey, Defect, do you like the size of that bear paw?
Mm,
Because it's
Yes.
a little concerning to me.
Don't be afraid, Adis, for I am here.
Defect
I'm
has
just
become All Might.
Right? I mean, I'll just pop into a tree again. That's fine with me. Are they going in the direction that we need to go?
It looks like they travel this area pretty frequently. Based on because you rolled a natural 20, you can tell that it looks like they are doing like a standard like foraging kind of maneuver thing, but as a group, which is unlike bears.
Mm-hmm. I would like to try to circumvent these bears.
Okay.
You might need a medicine check for that.
No, not a medicine check, but I'm going to need
I'm not trying to put them on a ventilator.
if you want to try to continue on and attempt to circumvent these bears, I'm going to need a survival check.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to need it from everybody because you're trying to get everybody to do it.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, ask your question.
I was about to say, well, would have Adis, first of all, would he have notified Spoot about said bear tracks?
I mean, they're giant. And I said, hey, Defect, look at that giant-ass bear print.
Did you not see that big turtle trying to tromp through the snow quietly? I'm probably behind everybody, actually. Question, then. Is this something that maybe Spoot could try to lead and we get advantage, everyone help Spoot, or is that not how that works?
So this is a very specific thing here.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to need a survival check from everybody. However, the bonus that is applied can be will be Adis's. So everybody will get the bonus unless it's higher. So everybody
This
can
is
use
the only thing.
so everyone can use Adis's survival check.
Oh, interesting.
But the DC is going to be a 17. So, and everybody has to succeed in order to hopefully avoid these things.
Can I give
Nope.
guidance to everyone?
No.
I'm
can-
never using that again.
The reason you can't is because it's not just like it's not going to happen in 1 minute. It's a perpetual thing.
That's
Because
very true.
essentially, Adis has figured out that you're in their territory, so it's rough.
Good call.
All right, everybody, add +10.
See,
Wait,
there
is
you
yours
go.
actually higher?
I have because I have expertise in my preferred terrain.
Oh, silly me. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, well then great. I'll use yours.
This is survival, right?
Survival.
So
So
that's.
so
I'm so
Not a
sorry.
double 4.
okay, so defect rolls a 14.
Yeah, and Grrrig.
Not a 12.
Adis rolls a 12. Spoot, you'd roll a
24.
24, and Grrrig rolls a 12. Okay.
The one time I need my goddamn survival to actually come through.
It did. Just their
All right.
rolls didn't.
Yeah, right?
So,
Into the.
Adis, you and the others, you tell everybody like what to do. Spoot seems to pick up on it, and figure out how to, sort of move around here through the area. And you march through some trees. You get a good mile away from where you first encountered these,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hear.
Bears.
And you see a massive 20-foot tall bear. Or you imagine it's 20 feet tall. It's 18 feet tall, at the shoulder, as it plods out from in front of you and looks at you. And then you hear all around you as 4 pure snow white bears appear off either side.
Can I scream?
Yes, you can scream.
And
Misty step into a tree.
And what?
Misty step into a tree?
You can
It's a bonus
try.
action?
I'm gonna need you to roll initiative. That's what I'm gonna need.
Why
Should we wait for the map?
As long as you select the token, it'll carry over.
Cool, yeah.
Oops.
Spoot's like, quick, show me that Misty step thing.
Right?
Oh, damn.
It's a fantastic spell sometimes.
Oh, boy.
Bum, 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 bum. That's funny.
No, Grrrig. Grrrig was too busy hiding.
Right.
If they don't see you yet, Grrrig, stay still.
All right. Wonderful. Cool. So I will bring you over to the map. And here we go. So at the top of the round, you see these white bears off of either side of you. But a bit further up in front of Adis, you see this massive bear with bones and spikes coming out of its shoulder, forming a crown around its head. It looks terrifying. And you can only imagine if it's 15 feet tall in the shoulder, it's got to be at least 25 feet tall when it stands up.
Cute.
And Defect, it is your turn.
Awesome. Defect is going to yell out, "Yes!" Activate move, and we'll go down first to these two nearby, he and Grrrig. He'll attack this one first.
Yeah, go for it.
And he'll do a reckless attack.
Okay.
13 to hit.
13 will hit.
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
And the second attack, 21 for 8 points of damage.
Yeah, you lay 2 solid hits in the bear, and it goes, and its maw is like starting to get a little bloody from the attack, but it just looks like a pissed off fucking bear.
Okay.
All right, Spoot. That brings us to you.
Oh gosh, that was so fast.
Yeah, someone rolled well.
I don't like. Or not used to, I should say. Okay. In that case, where are we at? Let's start off with this.
You are right here.
There are bears. Hey guys, there are bears, says Spook. No, just
Yeah, many bears.
Many. All right, I guess I need to go ahead and get this out on the playing field. So I'm going to do spiritual weapon, and let's put it here on the bear that is already being attacked.
Okay. Boom. There it is.
And yeah, there is. Oof, that's not going to probably hit.
With an 11, it thunks against the side of the bear, but it doesn't seem to take any pain or injury from it.
Darn. Could I quickly, maybe another shot in the dark, but another like nature check to see if Spoot has any untapped knowledge of bears and how to deal with them, or if it's just pain?
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I don't know bears very well, apparently.
On a natural one, unfortunately, Spoot, white bears and bone erupted bears, like, you just don't know.
Great.
They're weird. And the big one over there is very scary looking.
Okay, I'm gonna say to Adis that I'm gonna call out that they're behind us too. Perhaps we need to back up so they don't surround us. I'm gonna do such. I'm gonna back up 10 feet here, and yeah, and then with my actual action, I'll Sacred Flame on the bear that we've already started attacking.
Okay, go for it. It makes a dex saving throw and fails and takes 9 radiant damage.
Look at those numbers.
Wonderful. The bear is starting to look a little angry, or a little rough. All right, that brings us to Adis. Adis, the bears!
Alright, tree.
Yeah.
It
So
worked before.
So what you see are a bunch of like evergreen trees as opposed to like branched oak trees in this particular area. So you can try, but it might be much more difficult to fire arrows inside of a conifer tree.
Right. How high is this cliff?
It is about 5 feet at the high point. It's more like a bunch of rocks that have been covered by snow. It's like a small little like ridge as opposed to like a cliff face.
I don't like any of this. Alright, I will run to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And Misty Step over to 15, 20, 30 over to there.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot the bear that's engaged with Defect.
All right. Go for it.
Where's my character sheet? There it is. First attack. 22.
That will hit.
16 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, you fire right in the bear as it's roaring and getting ready to swipe, and right into its maw, and it just
Right.
falls over. Big imprint in the snow.
Love it. Love it. I will shoot this one over by Spoot.
All right, go for it.
17
17 will hit.
for 12 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, an arrow sinks into its shoulder, and it roars angrily at you.
I just wave at it after I shoot it.
All right. Next up, we have the big boy. He was there. And he just charges in. And the first thing it sees in its line is Grrrig.
No.
Yeah.
What defect wants?
Yeah.
Eight.
So it comes charging in, and its jaw opens up towards Grrrig, and that's a 26 to hit.
Holy shit!
And
Yep, that hit.
it bites down on Grrrig, dealing 10 points of piercing damage. And swiping claws at Grrrig. The first claw, Grrrig is able to duck underneath as they wriggle out from the jaw, from the bite. However, the second attack with a 21, the claw swipes up, taking 11 points of slashing damage. And as you see the claw tear through Grrrig, you can see that they're not just sharp talons. They have like multiple other bones. They're almost barbed. And it looks like if you get hit by them, they could potentially do way more damage than you think they would normally do. Like if you take a few hits from them, it could be bad news.
Bad news bears?
Bad news bears.
Alright. I hate you.
Oh, so good.
And with that, we go to Grrrig, who has been bitten and clawed.
Right. Grrrig is going to do that special
Goblin thing.
disengage action.
Bonus action, disengage. Yep. Nimble escape.
Nimble escape, and like just run away from everything.
Mhm.
Let's see how far Grrrig will go. Yeah. We'll stand next to Adis.
Hi.
Hi. That was terrible, Grrrig impression, by the way.
That's
So
pretty good.
It sounds like a nervous Grrrig.
But realizing the danger in numbers, this one was hit before, right?
Yeah, but the big one is the big one, so it's whatever Grrrig wants to do here.
There's so many multiple smaller ones, so Grrrig will focus fire on this one here,
Okay.
and we'll do another
Okay,
firebolt.
There's the big one, and then there's the death by paper cuts, which is still death.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just saying. There's a lot of stuff going on. Go ahead, make your firebolt. Ooh,
With the nap.
Oh.
with a natural one, unfortunately, Grrrig goes to release the spell, and it sparks a little too early, and they take 2 points of fire damage.
All right.
And that brings us to the white bears, who look like they might be, white and furred and
Berry.
bears and berry. So the first one down here with our friend Defect is going to attempt to bite and claw at you. They both hit with a 20 to hit. The bite is 13 points of piercing damage reduced to 6. and the claws are 16 points of slashing damage reduced to 8.
Okay.
The next two, Spoot, you're right on the menu. Actually, one of them would bypass Spoot to attempt to get over to Adis. So, Spoot, one of them rushes past you.
Does that mean I get to hit him?
If you want to make an opportunity attack, you can. Yeah.
I think I should. I'll say, for Adis.
Yeah. A 16
Oh.
will hit. The Baton of Morale will deal 8 points of
solid
bludgeoning damage.
I forget how to use this thing sometimes.
I'm just imagining you're like kneecapping the bear as it runs past.
Trying to trip it. Oh, but it's got 4 legs. Ah.
Yeah, you whack it in the side and it goes. It seems like it's in like predatory, like angry mode, and as it barrels towards the individual who shot at it. So Adis, it attempts to bite and claw at you. That's a 13 on the bite and a 15 on the claw.
The claw hits.
The claw rakes across your shoulder for 8 points of slashing damage.
Cute.
And Spoot, as your back is turned. Oh, yes. So, what were you concentrating on?
Pass without trace.
Okay, yeah, it's gone. Oh, no, you still have it. You're fine.
It's gone.
I was like, whoa,
No.
what a hydrocy.
No, you still have it. You still have it. You're
Their
fine.
claws infect disadvantage.
Spoot, while you turn to whack at the other one, the third one, I guess, that's remaining, comes up to attempt to bite you. However, totally misses you with the bite and ends up like getting snow in its eyes, imposing disadvantage on the second strike. It rolled a natural one.
Oh, poor guy. I'm kind of.
It like buried itself in the snow right at your feet and just kind of
Kinda
overextended.
cute.
And it kind of blindly swipes its claws for a 17 to hit.
Missed.
Yeah, you get your shield up right in time as it goes.
So close, though.
Yeah, and that brings us now to Defect.
Awesome. Defect will attack this one down here.
Go for it.
26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Axe, baby. I hate you.
Didn't see my comment earlier.
No.
Stop, collaborate, and listen.
I hate you with more.
Oh, straight man who grew up in the 90s.
Jesus.
Does
Him
it
and Fred
roll?
Durst are my idols. That was a joke.
Oh my god. All right, wonderful. Yeah, both attacks. Deep cuts across this creature.
Oh, sweet. That's 30 points of damage.
Yeah, good job.
What up? What up? All right. That's that for Defect.
All right, Spoot. You got bears.
Bears, they're multiplying. I can't stop. I'm gonna take a step toward this polar bear to hopefully give Grrrig some.
All right. The bear will reach out to try to claw you as you step away from it.
That's fine.
That's
I
a
think.
that's a 21 to hit.
That's not so fine.
As you try to get away from it, you take 12 points of slashing damage.
That sucks a lot.
But you may continue your turn.
Ooh, that hurt. Great.
Bear claws.
So,
Who knew? Not just for you.
bear, not just for you, if only. I think in retaliation, then I'll move this bad boy here, here, and hit him back.
All right, go for it.
I hope.
Make that attack roll.
Oh, if only it had advantage. That would have been lovely.
Yeah, 17 will hit for 10 points of force damage.
I guess it was only 1 damage of crit, so. Great. And then, as hopefully I now have some advantage on the polar bear that I have moved into
Mhm.
attack range for, I will hit it. That sucked.
Yeah, you whack it with the baton, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bounces off the
Well-
thick, leathery hide.
Well, Greg, I tried.
That brings us to Adis. Adis, there's a bear all up in your business, clawing at you.
It's kind of a little disrespectful, to be honest.
Yeah.
Planar warrior, and then I will take 2 slashes.
All right. So you
I'm gonna pull
pull.
out my latch blade.
Yeah, pull out the latch blade.
21
21 absolutely hits.
for 8 plus 5.
So
17 force
17
damage.
damage. Nice. Yeah, deep slash. Didn't like that.
1 more poke. 25.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Nice.
Oh, ignore the sneak attack, so another 5 force damage.
And with that last strike, you plunge the latch blade into the creature's side, and it goes and falls down in the snow. Daddy,
Awesome.
good job.
Bear.
Well done.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Next up, it is the big bad bear. Defect. You're right there.
Yeah.
That is a
Take on.
that is a 27 to hit with its bite attack.
27. What the fuck is this thing's strength?
It's a 25-foot tall bear.
It's a big bear.
It is a
high numbers.
it is a giant fucking bear.
Quick, Defect, challenge it to an arm wrestling contest. No, wait, throw rocks.
Throw rocks. He can't arm wrestle for shit.
You take 12 points of piercing damage, reduced to 6 because of your rage.
All right.
Then it swipes at you with its claws with a 16 to hit.
Ooh, I dodged that.
Nice. You dodge onto the first claw, but then with a 28, it comes back and like jams its claws deep into your body, and you take 10 slashing damage, reduced to 5, and you get an up close and personal look at those like sharp, multi-edged claws that look like they are just mean and nasty.
Effect wants one of those.
Hey,
After
you could survive.
them.
Next, we have Grrrig.
Grrrig is going to step down and firebolt this bear here.
All right, through the trees and everything, I'm going to give you disadvantage on the attack.
Bushes. I'm sorry.
No, they're trees.
I thought there was just bushes. All right. Hold on. Can I shoot?
Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, you know what? I guess you would. Grrrig would still try. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Grrrig would still try disadvantage. 14 to hit
That hits.
for 7 points of damage.
All right.
And no, she has her magical firearm, so you get an extra D8 on that.
No, that's right. Yeah, I totally forgot that.
Good job.
I was about to say, otherwise it's just Sacred Flame damage at that point.
Right?
So another 2
Yeah.
points of damage.
Yeah, it-
total.
Yeah. It lights up. It's looking pretty rough. It's very singed and very bloody from an axe. Is that all for Grrrig?
Yes.
All right. Next up, the polar bear is going to attempt to bite and claw Defect. However, a 17 doesn't hit you, right? You have a 18 AC?
Correct. Yeah, 18 DC.
Yeah.
AC, sorry.
Yeah, so it totally misses you. It just got burned with fire, so it's like, "Arr!" This one comes in towards Spoot, kind of ignoring the turtle club in the air, and is going to attempt to bite and claw at Spoot. With an 18, the bite misses. You get your shield up, but the claws manage to rake across your side with a 21
Ouch.
for 15 for 15 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
More ouch.
And that brings us to Defect at the top of the round.
Nice. Reckless attack. He's going for this one here.
Okay.
26 for 11 points of damage.
That is correct. And with that, the bear goes down.
Nice. He'll move up, and it will help out Spoot against this bear. Well, actually,
If you get
no, the rest of the team can get that one, I think. What were we going to say?
Sorry, I was about to ask a meta question and I should not do it.
So Defect will turn his attention onto this one now.
Okay. Go for it.
For 19 attack, 11 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, that hits. And you feel that the skin is augmented by like an extra bone structure like within this creature.
Okay.
Like you can feel like where there shouldn't be bones and things, you feel like there are one. Like it's protected and it's a thick, beefy hide. Like this thing is tough.
Gotcha. Okay.
Especially compared to other bears that you were just fighting. All right, that brings us to Spoot.
Awesome. Spoot will medicine check the polar bear in front of me
Sure.
to see how. I don't know bears very well. We've
Yeah,
established
with a
this.
10, you don't really know how these bears are doing.
Where is a druid?
I'll give you a lesson after this encounter if we all survive.
Oh, good. Maybe I will learn something after this encounter if we all survive. Okay, well, Spoot, regardless, will... I guess this thing can stay here. It will hit this bear with my bonus action.
Yeah, do it.
Sorry, stand by.
Yeah, 27 will whack it for a solid 8 points of force damage.
And I'll call out to Adis. I'll say, let's try to kill the last small one, and then we can go help Defect. And I will try Sacred Flame, I guess, in the thing in front of me, because I will not incur a disadvantage.
Yeah, with me raging next to it, you do get advantage on attacks.
Yeah, you have pack tactics with it right now.
That's right. Okay, that's what I was going to... Okay, great. Well, then I will hit it with the baton, then, just to see what happens.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, an 18 will smack it for another 6 points of damage.
It's funny enough, Sacred Flame might have done more. But he has a chance to miss because he has the save.
Great. Adis. That brings us to you.
I'm going to get my bow back and shoot the big bear.
Go for it.
Planar warrior?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just within range.
Pew. 27.
That will hit. For 13 damage.
13. I forgot to turn on sneak attack, so I'll just put that on the next hit.
Okay.
Spoot says, thanks for the help.
Sorry.
25 will hit.
For another 10 force.
Nice. 2 solid strikes. Yeah, so your arrows fly in and like think into its hide, and it just kind of like flexes as the magical arrows disappear. It felt it, but it didn't seem too bothered by it. It's more focused on the big axe dude in front of it.
I mean, that's valid.
And it is now its turn. And it goes in for the bite against Defect, but Defect, you managed to block the jaws.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. with its claws, it comes in on the first swipe with a 19 to hit.
Yes.
And you take 16 reduced to 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then a 26 on the second claw strike.
Right.
For another 10 reduced to 5 damage. And additionally, as it came in and it like swiped through your body with its 2 claws, it left behind gaping wounds. And you take another 15 reduced to 7 slashing damage from taking both claw attacks.
Not cool,
Yikes.
but understandable. Okay.
Yeah, like it seems like those jagged claws have a purpose. And it's a painful one. But that
Yikes.
brings us to Grrrig.
Grrrig is going to run up past Adis, yell out, Adis, go for the polar bear, you stupid human! And
Yes. You're so right, Grrrig. Says Spoot.
23 to hit.
Also,
Yeah.
don't forget you have Grig's Force Ballista as a bonus action.
Yeah, you hit it for 11 points of fire damage.
Plus,
Yep, hold on.
plus the D8.
D8 plus another 8.
Ooh.
Okay, so with 19 points of fire damage, you burn through the fur on one side of the skull, and the bear roars and falls down dead.
That's how you do it. Says Spoot.
All right. Good job. Good job.
Yeah. All right.
Grrrig. All right, cool. All right. The polar bear is now dead, so will not take their turn. Defect, that brings us back to you. You just got wrecked by this big old bear in front of you.
Yeah. Reckless attack on this big guy.
Oh, right. You had reckless last time. Would that have changed anything? No.
No, I didn't do reckless attack last time. Or did I?
I think you did.
I know. I thought I skipped a turn, reckless, and
Okay, well, we'll just keep it in mind this time.
yeah.
So
Reckless attack this time. 17 to hit, 10 points of damage.
yeah, you feel your axe just barely cut through, but you did appear to do some damage to it.
That's good. Second attack, 24 to hit for 12 points of damage.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. All right, that brings us then to Spoot.
Awesome. I'm assuming Spoot probably saw the massive hit Defect took, so I'm gonna try to check in on him, see how bad he's doing.
Yeah.
I know him marginally better than a bear.
Yeah, with a 15, Defect looks pretty hurt. Like he's bleeding pretty badly from a few slash wounds, and there's like bite marks that are like he's bleeding his equivalent of blood down his shoulders.
Oh boy. Okay.
Doesn't look like he's on death's door, but he's pretty hurt.
Okay, that's fair enough. Let me do a thing quick.
And you do still have your spiritual weapon as well, just as a reminder.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe I should move him so I can see him. I'm blinking now. That bonus, if I do a spell though, I can't use its bonus action because that's 2 spells, right? It counts as a spell.
No, it counts as a bonus action. To attack and move your weapon is a bonus action. You've already cast the spell.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know why I was blinking on that, but that's that is good to know. Except that also what I want to do to heal as a bonus action.
It's up to you.
Check the range in the 60 feet. Yeah. I'm going to preemptively do this before things get hairy. So I'm going to do a mass healing word on the party.
Okay. Everybody gets 9 hit points back. 9 healing. 9 glorious healing damage.
Wow.
9 turtle kisses.
9 turtle
Aw.
kisses. Aw, isn't that special?
But that did chew up my bonus action, so I can't do the what's it again yet. But I will move in to stand beside Defect, and I will
Wow.
try.
Brothers.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look at Defect and give him a nod, and then I'm going to Sacred Flame, right? Because I've just done a bonus action.
So you're casting Sacred Flame?
Actually, no. That defeats the purpose. I meant to move in and do a baton whack because I got Peck Tactics.
Is Mass Healing Word a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay,
Which
then
is why
yeah.
I can't. That's why I can't use the
Cool.
Turtle Club this round.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah.
I'm sorry. So baton instead. That's the whole point of moving him up was to do the baton.
Yeah. So you get advantage because of Defect's Pack Tactics. And with a 16, you whack the bear, and it doesn't respond to your whacking it.
Spook looks down.
As you hit it, you feel the baton glance off of a bony protrusion,
Oh boy.
which brings us to Adis.
Alright. I'll line up them shots on the bear again.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
There you go.
Boom.
It's gonna be a lot of dice.
Yeah.
12,
All right.
15, 18, 23.
18 plus 6,
24.
24. Yeah. For
Nice.
24 points of damage, you shoot it right where you're sure the heart is, and you hear, "Roar," and you see blood like pump out of the wound left by the arrow when it dissipates.
Now shoot it again.
Yeah, do it.
28.
28 will also hit. Yeah.
For another 10 points of piercing.
Yeah. It's angry.
Nice.
It's angry, and it's going for Defect.
I rolled a natural 20 and then I rolled a 19. So close. So close.
So, its jaws roar and come in and bite Defect for 9 points of piercing damage, reduced to 4. Its claws come at you with an 18 to hit
Just hits.
for 14 slashing damage, reduced to 7.
All right.
And then its other claw comes in and swipes at you and tears through you with a 27 to hit for 16, reduced to 8 slashing. And the leftover wounds, you take another 18 points of slashing damage, reduced to 9 from just the pure ferocity and the tearing through your body that these claws are doing. It seems like it's angry and frustrated that you just won't go down.
Play dead.
Especially after
Right.
it just got shot through the heart, but it doesn't see anything there anymore, so it assumes it's you.
Wait,
Was definitely not me, says Spook. And I pointed at us.
Matt, do you have the spelled feign death?
I know, I wish. It's really funny, actually.
Grrrig. That brings us to Grrrig.
Grrrig will yell out, "Distract!" and throw out another firebolt.
Yeah, do it.
22 to hit
22 will hit.
for 15 points of fire damage.
D8.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, and again a D8 plus another 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, fire
That's so good.
right across the snoot of the bear. It shakes it off, and there's a little like flamey wisp like still on like some of the bones that form like this massive crown around its head, eye ridges.
Quite a way to boop it.
Yeah. And that brings us to Defect.
Effect, reckless attack, swings his axe, 27 for 16 points of damage.
So Defect, you bring back Matter's Bane, and you swipe into it deep, burying it in its chest, and it looks down at you and and you feel its weight crush down on you. How do you want to do this? How do you want to kill it?
No, that was beautiful. Just how you described it. I feel like I should just step away now and let it fall at my feet.
So you pull Matter's Bane out of it. And
yeah, I'll probably pull it back too. It's like,
yeah, and it stands there for a minute, and its claws kind of feebly swipe in the air in your direction, but it's pouring blood out of its chest cavity, and it just and falls back, and a big cloud of snow, and it mixes with the rest of the falling snow, and all is silent.
Spoot whistles through his beak just a little bit.
I pat the top of this dead bear and say, "Good night, sweet prince. You were a worthy adversary."
Wow.
Wow.
Spoot will just pat Defect on the back like,
Wait, Defect, can't you speak to animals? We could have avoided this whole thing.
It's a hate us. Okay.
Defect says, no, we couldn't have, and wipes the blood off his axe.
And as you ponder this question, we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Oh, yeah.
So we will be right back and pick up right after this bear has fallen to the ground. So stay tuned. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, everyone. Thanks for being with us so far. Hello, everyone. We are back. Where our mighty Defect and company, Grrrig and the Misfits, have felled a pack of polar bears and a very large, bony spiked bear. It has just, and the snow has settled from it falling. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Salvage.
Well,
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike said something.
Yeah, Defect will ask Adis to perhaps grab a claw from this big bear.
Yeah, you can try that. Make a survival check.
I'm gonna call Grrrig just to observe, because I know Grrrig. That's what Grrrig would do.
Yeah.
That's right. Greg will do
Survival
that.
check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna not acknowledge that.
Wow.
We're just gonna move on.
Greg is gonna stare at Adis and be
You
like,
mean you don't want to acknowledge that natural one you just did?
No.
So, Adis, you go in to attempt to extract one of these claws, and your hand slips, and it cuts deep into your palm, and you take 15 points of slashing damage, as it's so sharp it almost severs your hand.
Ouch.
"Do I have to heal you, Adis?"
No, I'm okay. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, these are the claws of a creature that is designed to rip and tear and slash into things. They are very sharp and very
Rip
pointy.
and tear. Can I try again or no? I don't know
If you
this is
want
like
to,
a one-time try.
if you want to, you can try. Gets harder every time.
All right, sure. Let's try this. Hello?
Yeah, go for it.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
All right.
8. Slash
So with an 18,
19.
so with a 19, with a little bit of work and a damaged hand, you are able to get yourself a pillow. No, just you are able. Sorry, Matt's pillow made me laugh. You are able to extricate one of the claws successfully.
There you go, Defect. It's almost cut off my hand.
Yeah, it is.
Worthy sacrifice, Adis.
You know what? Roll for nerve damage. I'm just kidding. You don't need to do that.
The only thing higher than the damage I took is the audacity. Wait. I don't even know if after working to get that claw, I'd even still have passed the trace up anymore.
Probably not.
It lasts for an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, you were pretty close to the end of it by the time you found these bears found you. So
Solid.
But yeah, so you now may add a dire bear claw to your inventory, Defect.
Beautiful.
Be careful, it is extremely sharp and dangerous. I've got it in chat. Rubs a good berry into Adis's hand.
And then my hand just feels very heavy and full.
Your hand does not need to eat for the rest of the day. It's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. So.
Do you know what we forgot to make? Picnic basket jokes.
Oh, boo boo. I'm sorry. I'm kind of on call tonight, so I had a work call real quick.
No problem.
I see. The part of Spook tonight will be played by a pillow, says Sarah.
Great. So,
It fits Boot's personality.
You all have. There are these massive bear carcasses in the ground around you. Adis got his hand sliced, but managed to get one of the claws out from the dire bear.
Does he need some healing word? A little turtle kiss on his hand.
His hand is pretty messed up, but you know.
Okay, I'll just be like, can I see that, Vedas?
Make a medicine check, Spoot.
Fine.
It's
What
just,
are your medicine checks tonight?
it is just a superficial cut. You don't got to worry about it.
You're fine. I won't belittle him, but I'll say I think it'll be okay. Just be careful. If we get into another fight, let me know if it starts to hurt.
Okay.
So I do have in my inventory like a healer's kit. It's probably got bandage in it. We can bandage it up.
Yeah, you can bandage it.
I don't know though. I guess like the point of the healer's kit is to stabilize someone. So I'm just looking for flavor here, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, you can
rip
take
apart
the
my
time
cloak
and bandage it up. That's fine. That's not a big deal.
Defect would like to take a short rest, if possible. Use some hit die.
I think it should be safe here for now.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, from what you saw of the tracks, did it look like these were possibly the only bears in this area?
I mean, these are the only ones I saw, and I can't imagine anything else would want to be in the area with these.
That's true. Maybe it's safe then. I think a short rest is a good idea, do you think?
Right. Let's roll some hit die.
Yeah, you can take a short rest, roll some hit die. No problem. And anyone who wants to can do that. So if you want to do so, you go right ahead. And
Solid.
yeah. Wonderful. Great. So you all heal up quite a bit, which is nice and exciting.
Oh, that crit heal die.
Yeah,
Right.
very nice.
Whoa, what's that like?
So when you do it on D&D Beyond, remember to just hit the boxes so it tracks how many you've spent.
I'm actually kind of surprised that when you roll them, it doesn't keep track of it, but I guess, I don't know.
I think
Their
there's a way
system is
to do it.
slowly getting more intuitive.
Yeah.
We're slowly
Sorry,
getting there.
that's not a knock against you, Beyond 20. You're doing great.
Cool. But yeah, so you all get up into healing yourselves a little bit, getting some band-aids out, little neosporin, and you can continue on your track.
Rub some dirt in those wounds.
Yeah, I think we're ready. Now that
Cool.
I've answered all my work notes.
After that short rest, you can go ahead and make another survival check, Adis.
Lord have mercy. So that's a 16 plus. That's a dirty 20.
Wonderful. Yeah. You are able to head on off and you get yourself to, within like an hour, you get yourself to this big tree that was one of your waymarks, and you know you need to turn due north, and so you do so and proceed up. This part of the forest is still, mostly conifers, and the wind is constantly blowing. It's very wintry here, and it's definitely cold. It's a good thing you have the cold weather gear that you do, because you can tell that without it, you'd be having some problems. Yeah.
Have we seen any tracks of the other hunters or scouts or anything?
You have not.
Is it? We'll ask aloud. Oh, never mind. Don't worry. Disregard that.
Okay.
I would like to take a moment and do portal sense and primeval awareness.
Okay.
Portals an hour, primeval is 6. Or 1 mile
a
and
mile.
6 miles.
Right. Yeah.
Hour.
You do not sense any portals. You do get a chalky taste in your mouth, and you get an effervescent taste on your tongue, or sensation on your tongue.
Cute guys. There's some elementals and fae in the area.
Oh, says Smooth. Defect. If we go up against elementals again, before you run away, let me cast something on you that maybe can give you some protection from the cold.
Before he runs away, you don't go near any more waterfalls.
That is a very good point.
You're the one that started that.
I will probably try to stick to the rear on this next one.
You're quick. I'm like the wind.
Now I have dust and snow in my eyes, and I'm like, ah.
That one actually had some ice in it.
Oh, now I am gonna be at the back. This stupid snow, stupid short legs, grumble, grumble, grumble.
Boot has all the angst of a emo teenager right now.
Yeah, Spoot's like normally like calm, cheerful demeanor is getting less and less as he gets colder. What was that?
Oh, I like Groot. Like I am Spoot.
Just stares at snow in disgust.
Ooh, easy there, buddy.
Sorry. Yes, I'm looking forward to that tent.
So you all continue on. Defect and Grrrig kind of plodding through. Grrrig stepping in Defect's footprints right on his butt, and Spoot kind of lagging behind a little bit. Adis out in front. Go ahead, everyone. Make perception checks if you are so inclined to do so.
We're back.
And Grrrig with 18.
Cool, great. You all, except for Defect, notice some movement in some bushes off to the side. Probably about Adis. It's probably about 20, 25 feet in front of you.
Tanner just wants to shoot the bush. You said we saw just ruffling in the bush, or something ran into the bush?
You hear rustling, and you can see with the 22. You can see a large animal shape in like underneath one of the evergreen kind of shrubs that's around.
No tracks before seeing this thing?
Not in your current view. So either whatever it is has been lying in wait for a while, or it approached from another direction.
Hey, Olive, what is... Oh.
Right? I would like to try to go around this animal. Stealthily.
Cool. As you turn your head around, you can see that there are other animals as well. It seems like there's 3 kind of in the direct path of you.
Who knew? Out in the woods, so many animals.
Gonna knock the arrow. Defect. I'm gonna keep one in aim. Do you want to take the lead? Do you see all 3 of these? I'm gonna kind of like point towards them.
I see them now. And he'll bring it to Dax, and yeah, Defect will take the lead.
Is just out of curiosity, is there anything any other information I might have gleaned from all this, or basically the same?
Oh, you rolled a natural 20. You rolled a 25. Yeah. Spoot, to you, these creatures that Adis is pointing out to Defect, they look like big cats.
Adis, these look like cats. What kind of cats live in the snow in the forest?
Snow cats.
I don't know.
With a 9 nature check. Yeah, you're not sure.
Can I ponder it for a moment?
Yeah, you can try.
I have done so poorly on these so far.
All those snow cats in the swamps.
With a 17, they're probably some kind of hunting cat. You don't know specifically what they are, but definitely like, big, hungry, sharp-toothed, sharp-clawed cats.
Your standard variety cat, evil, intent.
It's hard to know exactly what it is. Like, you've probably read about large cats, but you don't have necessarily the details on it because you've never been.
We're been here, yeah.
Maybe some kind of lion or tiger or panther.
It's not a bear, though.
No,
yeah,
you've seen the bears.
Okay, so
Spoot,
You've been
Greg,
to
why
that
don't
bar.
we just take aim, Defect, tally ho? I'm just gonna ready an action
I would
to
watch.
shoot if I'm gonna shoot if they're hostile.
I would watch your back. They look like they're a bit stealthy. I wouldn't be surprised if they get around us. A spook will
So
face behind us.
So, because you've seen them, I'm going to let everyone pick an action that they're doing right now. So, what is it you want to do?
I'm holding an action to fire if they
pounce
attack.
out?
Yeah,
Great, cool.
in like a hostile manner, like if they hostily go after Defect or one of us.
Great. Defect, what are you doing?
I will ready an axe attack if anything threatening comes up to me.
Okay. Spoot.
How close is everyone? Can we circle up?
Defect is right in front of Adis. Adis is 15 feet in front of Grrrig. You're 10 feet behind Grrrig.
Okay, I think I'm gonna say, everyone try to stay close, and then I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
So you move up to a place that has where you can encompass everybody with Spirit Guardians?
Yeah, that's kind of the hope.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
I don't know what keeps. Whatever.
All right, and is Grrrig doing anything?
Yeah, Grrrig will ready a firebolt for anything threatening.
Cool. So you all stand there. These turtles kind of like appear and begin swirling around, and nothing happens.
I was waiting for Defect to go up there, and then I was gonna fire. I thought Defect was walking up to the cats.
He didn't say that. He said he just stood his ground and readies his attack for if something jumped out.
No, I thought we were moving forward though.
I thought you were moving forward because the rest of us are ranged.
Okay, well then I
still
apologize.
walking?
So, like down.
Are you
So
approaching towards one of them? Is that your plan?
I look to Adis. Is that the plan?
I'm trying to understand what you want to do.
I was sending the tank in to go meet up with the enemy, and then the ranged just pelt them.
Yeah, so I will walk towards it. Whatever it is.
Okay, there's 3 of them. They're in
Yes.
different places. Do you want to go to 1, number 2, number 3?
I'll go to the closest one
Okay.
and approach it cautiously.
All right. So as you get close to it, you hear a low growl
Oh, I stop. Once I hear the growl, I stop.
Yeah, and we're gonna need to roll some initiative.
Hopefully the cats go first.
Find out.
Did we walk into a dungeon? Or I feel like, oh, not a natural one. I feel like we're on the world map right now. Random battle.
You are walking through an area of the world that is definitely not under its normal sway. So let me bring you all here.
Thought so. Oh my!
So Spoot, you are concentrating on your things. Defect, you have walked up here towards this guy, and it is growling. And
Mike, you have proficiency in animal handling, right?
He's got proficiency in animal killing.
so
Killing.
Spoot
Handling
and
now.
Grrrig, I need your initiative rolls.
Grrrig rolled the
7.
Oh, I see.
yes.
Not us all rolling under a 10. Oh, there's
Right.
Spook with
No.
a 10.
Spoot rolled exactly a 10. So indeed, the cats appear to go first, and the first one definitely just comes right out towards Defect.
Can I fire?
Yep, your held actions trigger, so you can fire.
Ka-chow. Natural 20.
Natural 20 will hit, which throws off the attack of this first cat.
Not a natural 1 on the sneak attack. So it's 18, 21, 22.
All right, yeah, an arrow right in the side of its neck.
Nice.
See, normal
yeah.
saber-toothed cats, I'm good with those. Dire bears?
Yeah, this one.
Or wait, no, I did good on the dire bear. Elementals?
This other one runs up and attempts to claw at Defect. It jumps through the air with a 19 to hit, slashing at you for 16 points of damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Wait, did Grrrig have a held action or no?
Yes, Grrrig was holding a firebolt.
Yeah.
Great, you are not knocked prone. So Grrrig can release their firebolt
All right.
on the
Fine,
first one.
Grrrig.
There it is. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
12 points of damage.
Plus the d8.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. 18 total.
Great. Yeah, that first tiger is looking pretty rough.
I feel like we should tame one of these.
It's time for a new pet. I was saying that earlier.
I like the saber-toothed cats more than the bear.
The next one charges towards Adis around its friend, so
And he gets an attack from the turtles. Sorry to interrupt.
I know he's making his wisdom save. He rolled an 18 on his wisdom save.
Oh, you just nailed me earlier for not thinking about it. So
It's a wise cat.
he got an 18. Wow, that is a wise guy.
Yeah.
A wise guy.
So he takes half damage.
Half 11.
So he takes 5 damage. Cool. And oh, the turtles throw him off, and he completely misses Adis. Its eyes being full of turtles, and it just kind of plumps in the snow.
That's awesome.
Looks very
Didn't
thrown
expect
off.
that.
No, it did not.
I didn't either.
Spoot, it is your turn.
Vicious mockery. No, I'm just kidding. I am going to move up here. And the one that's closest to Adis, I will attack.
All right.
Think about this for a moment.
What are you attacking with?
I'm gonna do two things actually. I am gonna go ahead and get out the spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and I will place it here-ish,
All right. Bonk. There it is.
and we'll attack the one that moved in for Adis.
All right. Go for it. Yeah, 27 definitely hits for 7 force damage.
And then I will throw some Sacred Flame his way as my action.
All right. Oof, yeah. This one is all sorts of discombobulated.
Yeah.
Takes the full 11 radiant from the flame. Very cool.
Not a bad round for Spook.
Yeah, that brings us to Defect.
Defect is going to attack this one right here.
Go for it.
He will activate Rage.
Okay. Bonus action rage.
Yep. Free action, reckless attack. And then there we go.
Ooh.
Natural 20. Yeah. You obliterate this wolf or this tiger with the big teeth thing and just slice it right dead. It's gone.
Beautiful. Wow. And I'll
Chef's kiss.
the next one here. 18 to hit for 11 points of damage.
Which one?
I'm sorry, this one next to Adis.
Okay, yeah, that hits. For 11 damage. Very cool. That will bring us to Grrrig.
Grrrig is going to firebolt this one since it's been working so well
All
for
right.
Grrrig.
Go for it.
23 to hit,
That will hit.
11 points of damage.
Yep. Great.
And Grrrig will just kind
All
of
right.
move up to there next.
All right. That brings us to Adis.
Just bring out the scimitar. And am I with the? Is this giant cat right here within 5 feet of Defect?
Yeah, you get advantage from the pack tactics that Defect has.
Yeah, I just also because sneak attack. I just wasn't sure.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, Planar Warrior. Double 16s.
Yeah, that hits.
Ew, one sneak attack.
Well, you're out in the
11,
open. It's
12.
daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get into a sensitive cat area and kill the cat. It's dead.
You yelled sneak really loudly before you attacked,
Sneak attack!
As every hero does with their superpower move, and then it just is like completely negligible afterwards because they let the villain know what they were doing.
Yes, you have a very Sokka moment.
Yeah, I went through a monologue. Just this whole
Did
thing.
this a lot.
Anything else on your turn, Adis?
Yeah, I'm gonna go slash at the other cat.
All right.
You got fierce.
Go for it.
14.
14 will hit.
And this is just slashing damage because I don't have. Because this one wasn't marked. So 4.
4. Great. Cool. It is now its turn. You slashed it. It's going to turn and attempt to claw you, Adis. That's a natural 20.
That misses. My AC is 40.
You take 21
their dex is
slashing
so high.
damage as it tears through you in retaliation.
How many ones?
21s.
21.
You kind of did this to yourself.
I did. That was a choice that I made.
I mean, no, sorry, Matt said that. Spook goes, oof.
Yeah, I won't be making that decision ever again.
No, it was really actually pretty badass when you killed the other one, though.
And Spoot, it is your turn.
Oh, it's me. Oh, that cat got a retaliation. That was not his turn.
No, that was the cat's turn.
Did the cat make a wisdom save, or is he far enough in to count?
He did not, but I will do so now.
Would that save my life?
I don't know.
No,
actually.
he
Okay.
failed. He failed. You
Right,
can
let me
do your
roll
damage.
something. Or maybe I got confused. I didn't see it on the turn. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it takes 13 radiant damage. So Spoot, it is your turn.
Awesome. All right. Spoot doesn't like cats, I think. Is what it is. Spoot will start by hitting it with his turtle stick.
Mm-hmm. 15 will hit for 8 damage.
Yeah, doesn't get pack tactics. Darn it.
Nope.
And then you know what? I'm doing just fine back here for now, so I'm going to use. I think we're okay. Oh, screw it! I'm gonna use the baton. I'm gonna say defect.
The baton only has 1 charge, I believe.
Correct, and we did a long rest after I used it, I believe. Right? Check me on that.
Yeah, you used it against the wolves.
Oh, you used it against the wolves. Okay, yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna say because actually I was about to say defect. Remember what we did to the wolves? And I'm going to empower him to attack the cat.
All right,
That's-
cool.
So, defect again.
Swing, Matamata, swing.
And you get pack tactics with Adis there.
No, unfortunately,
It's the other way around.
He does not get back tactics. He grants it.
He grants it. Gotcha.
All right. Just a second. My computer's being weird.
Just you're attacking the tiger. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Computer issues aside.
Yep. Sorry. There it is.
All right. Yeah. First.
Right.
Yeah. With
Since he was already reckless, right?
Right.
I
Yeah.
think he was last time.
you
yeah.
were reckless, so yeah, it's a crit. Spoot.
That's a crit. Wait.
Yeah, Spoot inspires you so much that you almost decapitate this thing.
What did you say to me? What were those endearing words?
Oh, I think. Oh gosh, now I gotta like.
Swing,
It's something
Matamata,
cooler.
swing!
No, I said, remember what we did to the wolf, the last wolf defect, and then
Yep.
That's it.
I wouldn't.
Term of endearment, or
Oh, I was like, I'll always stand by your side, except when I have to stand back a little bit. So then I'll encourage you to hit things.
all right. Yeah. 21 damage.
Yep. And that ends Spoot's turn, and now it's Defect's turn.
Defect is gonna do it again.
This is a hardy cat.
Attack. Oh my god, another nat.
Jesus!
How do you kill it?
God, how do I kill it?
All the
I like
crits.
to imagine as it pounces towards me, I step aside and just like cut it along its side, and it just slides across the snow before stopping dead.
All
And
right.
that's it.
Yeah, it looks like it's ready to attack, and you counter it really quickly and just bring Matter's Bane deep down its side, and it falls over with its momentum just skidding along the ground, leaving a trail of blood and entrails as it dies on the snow, staining what was once white a deep red.
Poetry.
And is dead. Yay!
This
Killed
has
it.
redeemed all of the like weird Foundation Day stuff with Defect, hasn't it? Defect's like in his element right now.
Right?
100%. 100%.
Defect can slay gods. can't arm wrestle a sailor for shit.
It's just to make everybody know that he's not a god and stuff. It's like to keep his like profile low.
Cats.
Is it possible to continue to travel with the spirit guardians until they naturally dissipate?
Isn't it 1 minute?
Yeah, for the next
Is it
minute.
on-
For the next minute you can have your, or is it 10 minutes?
10 minutes, thank you very much. The spirit
Oh,
guardian.
okay.
The spirit weapon is only a minute though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
you can walk with them. That's fine.
I understand 10 minutes of travel may not be anything, but just in case. Just in case.
Yeah, as long as you maintain concentration, yeah, you're fine.
Awesome.
I would like a tiger tooth.
All
Or
right.
whatever I can get with a 14.
Don't take too long.
Yeah, so you spend about 3 minutes or so. But eventually you are able to pull out a fang of one of these saber-toothed cats. Kind of mutilate the corpse a bit, but you get one.
Well, I mean, as we've learned, survival checks, not today. No, maybe next week.
Once we're out of the snow.
Yeah. But using my bow, natural 20s.
That's the key.
Yeah, right?
Well, lots of crits.
Sure,
in
I'm
there.
gonna survival check with my bow next for directions.
Right, that's how that works.
It's like what is the like stick they use to find water?
Dowsing rod.
Dowsing rod, yes.
Yep.
Dowsing bow.
Dowsing. Lead us to the Fae. Do you need me to roll a directional survival check?
You didn't take a rest after this, so you can maintain.
Okay.
Adis, how you feeling? Says Spoot.
I'm
It
fine.
looked like you got hit. You okay?
I'm okay.
Cool.
I would say if I get hit again, we're in questionable territory.
I'll
But
keep
I'm
an eye.
okay right now.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Cool. So yeah, you carry on for the for another few hours here. Yeah, for the rest of the day, you carry on without too much of a problem. Towards evening fall, the area around you goes from just being like soft, pillowy snow to being like ice-covered, frigid, crunchy snow that like that when you step on it like breaks through a thin sheet of ice, so like a crust. And all the various trees that should be bright and green in like mid to late summer are just coated with icicles, and it looks like the leaves are just wilting and dying. It looks very beautiful, but very eerie and sad at the same time.
It's a mood.
Yeah. But you are pretty confident that you've gone in the correct and proper direction. So that's good.
And so we have like one more day.
Maybe, yeah. You figure.
Okay.
Should find it sometime tomorrow, hopefully.
All right. And you said it's nightfall now?
It's getting close to it, yeah.
Okay. Should probably bed down for the evening. Soon. Have I seen any wildlife aside from the ones that keep trying to kill us?
Make a
So I
perception
forgot-
check.
Because I forgot to say that I wanted to, like, if I hadn't seen anything else while traveling, I wanted food.
Okay, make a
Okay.
perception check.
$21.
Cool. So you remember that earlier on when you were coming through the woods, you saw a lot of like deer tracks and stuff that seemed to be like leaving.
Mm-hmm.
In this snow-covered area, you've only seen creatures that have like predatorial creature tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Question. I feel like Spoot also
Which
would have.
may be why they were attacking you.
Right.
I think maybe at some point Spoot might say, "Is it? It does. Does it seem a little off to you that we've been attacked so much?"
I mean, if there's no prey around aside from us. It's all they would turn to.
Is it perhaps this strange weather that is taking their prey away?
Well, if this time of the year is not supposed to be this cold nor this snowy, I would imagine so.
This has got some pretty far-reaching ramifications this early winter.
I didn't think it would be this different, but I can see why it would be different, so we should probably fix this if we can.
I hope so. If it is in bear form, I'm sure that we can.
I don't want to fight Yogi again.
How do we feel we're doing on our journey? Have we been delayed much by the weather and the animals? Or?
I think we might be able to get there by tomorrow evening-ish. If not the morning. Not tomorrow morning, but like the morning after.
Ah, I see. I have to say, it's fascinating to be in new territory, and I've definitely taken lots of notes, but I think I'm a bit over the cold now.
I lost feeling in my feet hours ago. It's part of winter.
I wonder if lesser restoration does anything for that.
No, there's this item called Toasty Toes that my village used to make, and they're wonderful.
Oh. No, we should maybe give Grrrig the recipe for that.
Right? Too bad she's not an alchemist.
I wonder. I'm not gonna research how to make hot hands work. So you just.
No, right?
It's just Grrrig warms up their little wrench and is like,
And we all
put your hands on it.
That probably would be Grigg's solution. Yeah. Give me your toes. Firebolt.
Just like coming around.
Not non-lethal firebolt, even though it's not a thing.
Yeah. Okay. So with that 21 perception check, Adis, as you kind of like entered into this like icy crusted bit of the forest, you notice that like the beast tracks have kind of disappeared. So you seem to have left all wildlife behind in this area.
Thank God.
Yeah, but you still had some chalky taste in your mouth, didn't you?
Depends on which one.
All of this still concerns me.
There are no roads here, so my God has forsaken us.
Not that. I would like, if it's about time for camp, I would like to use primeval awareness one more time.
Yeah, totally. You get a bubbly effervescence, which you know to be indicative of Fae. And you get a chalky texture in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Just for my personal curiosity, what's the distance on those spells?
6 miles.
Oh, okay. That makes it feel a little better.
Yeah. I don't know where they are, and I don't know their numbers. It just gives me an idea of what's in the area.
Gotcha. And like locate creature is something you have already seen before, right? It's not like you can...
Yes, but that's also like 1,000 feet, I think.
Gotcha.
I think, or is that locate object or person? I can't remember.
I'll look because I actually do know it.
Right, I think locate creature's a mile. Because I know I also have locate plants and animals, but I don't.
It's for me it's describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. You sense the direction and location as long as it's within 1,000 feet. Just the longest one I have. I feel like all my other locates are like 30 feet.
Yeah, locate object is 1,000 feet. I haven't looked at locate animal or plant. I think that's only a mile though.
Okay.
Only a mile is a lot more than 1,000 feet, though.
5 miles.
That's even more.
Right. But that wouldn't work on elementals and stuff because it's not animal. If I wanted to find us a giant bear,
God.
So, so as you are kind of walking, having this discussion, keeping your eyes out, a couple of things happen. Adis, your eyes are drawn to one side as you hear something like very quick feet running, and then you hear in Sylvan, you hear, "Oof, shit!"
I hear
As,
Faye.
and as you hear that, um, uh, Spoot, you feel two sharp stabs into your legs, and you take 18 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Is this punishment because we had a conversation?
No. Defect. At the same time, you feel three sharp, like needle-like daggers or teeth or something pierce into your legs. For a total of 7, 8 is 15, 25 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
And Grrrig feels 3 daggers for 24 piercing damage. 3 of these sharp little things. And Adis, as you see the one, you feel 1 sharp pain into your other ankle, and you take 8 piercing damage.
Not the ankles.
And as you look down at the ground, you see just like blurred movement, and suddenly you see these tiny little creatures that are just blurs. You can't make out details, but they're zipping around all around you. And you realize that there's little tiny things attacking you.
Can I say please stop?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Go ahead. Make a persuasion check.
with advantage because I'm speaking their native tongue.
No, unfortunately.
Doesn't matter. Double twos.
Oof, with a 2. Yeah. You just hear like cruel laughing and snickering. And all of you can see kind of whoops. Off at various points around you, that all these creatures just kind of stop what they're doing to laugh and chuckle. And some of them have little tiny bloody daggers. And they are going to need everyone to roll some initiative.
This is where we die, guys.
Seriously.
Against 3-inch tall Fae.
Yeah.
Adis, don't tell him your name.
We killed a dragon.
We come in peace.
9.
Oh, you are so getting fucked up, little fairies.
So yeah, so these are the little guys you see running around.
Man, they did some major damage, though.
Mm-hmm.
And what did Grrrig roll?
16 for Grrrig.
Wonderful. Great. That means that Grrrig gets to start off, and followed by Defect.
All right. Let me see. I need. Let's see what Grrrig can do. I'm gonna look at her expanded spell list. Let's see.
These things are darting around really quick. They are a blur of movement. Even when they're standing still, they seem to almost vibrate. So it looks like they will be very difficult to hit. Because they are so small and move so quick.
Sounds like Sacred Flame won't be very helpful.
I mean, you can try. Who knows?
Do you have more spirit guardians?
I do, but your hubby's gonna be very sad.
Listen, as long as we're alive, if we die, that'll get worse. But if these things run in and out of your spirit guardians, that sounds better.
Hey, Kaylin, I probably could have saved us tonight, but I realized I hadn't called you in a while. So,
Anus is dead.
it's not really bad.
So, Grrrig, what do you want? What's Grrrig gonna do?
Going to try this. Grrrig will try this Thunder Wave spell.
Okay.
Let's see. It's a 15-foot cube.
Yeah,
in front of you.
but it's emanating from you. There's nothing within 15 feet of Grrrig.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I could. Sorry. Oh yeah. Self.
Grrrig can move,
Okay.
but right now there's.
Maybe the cannon to give us temp HP.
Yeah, I feel like this is you got hit pretty hard.
There is one person within 15 feet, but
yes, Grrrig will make the cannon.
Okay, so bonus action to produce Chomper.
Yep. Let me bring out Chomper. So,
It can hit all of us. Or are you doing the force cannon? Or are you doing the flamethrower?
No. We need health. So we will do the protector.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
All right. So everyone gets 9 temporary hit points.
All right. And then what does Grrrig want to do for an action?
And then for an action, all right. So not Thunder Wave.
Got it. You gotta make a choice.
Yeah. We'll just go with Firebolt.
Great.
And Grrrig will attack this one down here at the corner.
All right. Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Why is it at disadvantage?
It's moving very quickly, and it's a blur to see.
Okay. All right. So at disadvantage, 10.
Yeah.
Damn.
It looks like it's standing there and it's gonna take it, and then just like the flash, it immediately just bysteps the targeted area, taking no damage. And that brings us to defect.
Defect will activate Rage and will move. Oops. 1, 2, 3, right there, and we'll attack this one here first.
Okay, make an attack at disadvantage.
Yep. 21 to hit.
With a 21, yeah, you hit it. Like, even though it's moving really quickly, you just sweep your axe through the trajectory of this thing, whacking it for 14 damage, and it goes, "Argh!" And like, it's still moving, but it's like limping a lot. It looks like really messed up.
I will attack the same one.
Okay.
With
a 10, unfortunately, it manages to dodge you this time. But yeah, it looks pretty rough. That brings us to Spoot.
Oh boy. Okay, well, we've seen this before, haven't we? But we're gonna do the old Spirit Guardians.
Okay. I love it. You bring out your Spirit Guardians. Bam.
I guess I need to change that. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Bring out the Spirit Guardians. That
Alright.
was a full action.
Yeah.
And then as I cannot do anything else in a bonus action because they're all spells.
Alright, that's your turn.
That's my turn, I guess. I will actually, you know what? No, I will move a little closer to the rest of my party.
Alright. Adis, that brings us to you.
All right. I am.
You're sending telegram.
Yeah. I don't like these things. I'm gonna pull my bow out. Planar warrior, that one.
Okay.
Just gonna go. We're here to stop this snow, please. Just let us finish our job.
Alright, attack at disadvantage.
20.
Hits.
Yeah.
There we go. 17 points of damage.
You line up, and even though it's hard to move, you release, and you skewer the creature. It is dead.
Good shot. Says Spoon.
I'll line up another. I'll line up another arrow at this one attacking defect.
Okay, go for it. Oof, a
With a
natural
natural
one.
Did you hit me again? Yes, again?
Yeah. You end up taking 2 points of damage defect from an errant energy arrow that explodes prematurely.
Well, we had those temp hit points. So.
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. It's gonna move in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So these dude bros, the 4 over in this area, all rush at you. Defect. Coming in to deal some damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
They all get to make 3 attacks with little tiny daggers that have already stabbed you before. The first one, none of them hit. The second one, a 19 hits, a 26 hits. That would be a total of 20 points of piercing reduced to 10.
Christ.
Right.
The third one comes in, a 16 misses, a 20 hits, and a 19 hits for 18 points of piercing damage reduced to 9. And then the fourth one is a 14, a 13, and a 13, so none of them hit.
Damn, that hurt. Okay.
Yeah, and then they all kind of zip out and rush away from you. It seems like...
What?
Yeah.
Opportunity attack? One of them?
Yeah, which one?
The one that I was attacking before.
All right, make an attack at disadvantage. With a 10, it zips out of the way. Unaffected.
Right.
All right. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are going to zip in to attack the rest of you. So they will all make wisdom saving throws.
Whoopee!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a DC 16. Only 2 of them succeed. So number 1 fails. Takes damage. Number 2 fails and takes damage. Number 3 succeeds and takes half damage. Number 4 succeeds and takes half damage. And number 5 fails and takes 11 damage.
Brace yourself, says Spoot.
Right?
Yeah,
R.I.P. Bye.
two of them zip right up to you, Spoot,
I hate all of you.
and 3 of them zip to Adis.
Do they say anything back to me or no?
They're cursing and swearing a lot and calling you very nasty names in Sylvan.
What are they saying, Adis?
You don't want to know.
I start cursing at them in Aquan.
Adis just is like clutching his pearls.
The first one against Spoot is a 16, a natural 20, and a 16.
Good grief. Is it...
So you take 12 points of piercing damage from the natural 20.
Okay.
And you make a con save for your guardians. DC
Yeah.
10.
Oh god, thank goodness.
Cool. The second one that's attacking you, Spoot, 1, 2, 3, is an 18 to hit, a 15, and a 24.
Good grief.
So the 24 hits you for 10 piercing damage, and I need another con save.
Is it possible for that last hit to use the charge on the shield?
You have not recharged the shield.
Oh, that's right. It's a blood thing. Oh gosh, that
It's special.
Spook's like, I'm never gonna recharge that thing. Okay, so it's 10 points of damage and a con save.
A con save of DC 10.
Oof.
Ooh, and with that, the summoned spirit turtles disappear.
Oh boy, says Spook.
And you hear little cackling laughter coming from your heels.
We need to get you Warcaster.
Well, I need another level first.
And Adis, that's a 16 to hit, a 25 to hit, and a 12 to hit.
2 of them hit.
The 16 and the 25 for 18 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then a 24 and a 20 to hit for another 19 piercing damage.
Cute.
Damn.
And then the last one, a 26, a 25, and a 15.
I'm dead.
Okay, Adis falls to the ground, unconscious.
No, that's... Unless those are all happening very simultaneously, that's like 6 failed death saves.
Well, how many hit points did you have up before
16.
that last round? Yeah. So the first attack did 7 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next. So each of these things gets 3 attacks. So after the first 2 hit, you had 16 hit points left.
No.
When did you have 16 hit points left?
At the beginning.
Before he hit me.
Before any of them hit you?
Yes.
Remember that cat? And the Adis that didn't want to be healed? And the Spook that didn't hit him.
I didn't think these things would be coming.
I should have just healed you anyway, honestly.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, they would have then moved on to Spoot. Spoot, where did you go?
Yeah, you deleted me.
Oh no, that was rude of me.
I'm also dead, guys. I have been removed from this plane.
There you are, Spoot. Sorry about that.
Wherever the turtles go between casts, that's where I went.
Right?
So they just would have moved on down to Grrrig, because they're trying to take you guys out.
Oh boy, they're getting close, aren't they?
So in that case, Grrrig would take, because their AC is Chomper is 15.
Wait, did you count your temporary hit points, by the way?
Oh no, so add 9 to that. I mean, I'm still on the ground.
I got you. You're just
Okay,
unconscious.
but it takes away another hit from Grrrig, so that's good. So then in that case, Grrrig would take 8, 17, 21. That's a miss. 30 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Good grief.
Sure. All right. 30, you
down.
said?
30 in total, yeah.
No, 3 hit points left.
Oh!
Cool. And then they all just kind of dart away again.
Okay. Greg will try to hit one, I guess, with a dagger?
Sure, go for it. Make an attack at disadvantage.
Uh, 14 to hit.
A 14 does not hit.
Dang. All right.
All right, Spoot, they also left you, so you could try to...
Oh
smack
yeah,
one.
I guess I better. Everything counts right now. 16.
16 will hit.
And a surprising turn of events.
Yeah, a 16 just hits, and you kill that one as it runs away.
Oh, that actually makes Spoot smile a little bit, and then he's like, "Ooh, that makes me really uncomfortable. That made me happy."
Wait,
Yep.
hold on. Why? I thought Spoot went down.
Spoot's still
No,
standing.
he's still standing. I accidentally deleted the token. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so me saying I was dead was a joke.
It is now Grigg's turn. Oh, sorry. Did you have a question?
I'm so sorry. I think perhaps I did a stupid thing on Beyond 20 when I was trying to subtract my damage. Could you remind me what Spoot has been hit so far? And I'll double check that I accounted for the 10.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay,
We'll just stick with this 28 that you have.
gotcha.
Cool. Grrrig.
Greg's turn?
Yeah.
All right. Greg's going to move up to here. Greg is going to heal.
You do have Chomper in protective mode.
Right. I will do. Hold on. Where's my spells? Because I know I do have. Where is it? Cure wounds. I'll do that on Adis.
Okay. Go for it.
So let's click on that. Oh, I can cast that at a different level. All right, what can I cast that?
Any spell slot that they have.
Yeah, which I have not used. I've only been using Firebolt, so
So yeah, you'd have to
2,
run up and touch Adis. So
okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll run up and touch Adis for 8 healing points. You're on your feet.
You?
great.
With that, right, I move back. Actually, no. Yeah, then I move back down here between everyone, and Chomper will blast off another temporary heal point thingy.
Yeah.
One gets 11.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
That's good.
That will be useful.
Yep.
Okay. Next up, we have Defect, and then Spoot. You're on deck.
all right. Oh my god, what is Defect going to do? Defect is going to. Who's the closest one? I think this one right here is the closest one. So Defect will go running
No.
and attack it.
Okay. Make an attack at disadvantage, unless you're going to be reckless.
Nope. I'm gonna try. This is straight attack.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not moving. Did it not go?
Nope. Oh, there it is.
There.
Okay. A 19 will hit, and you will kill it.
All right, that's one. And then Defect will move to this one here. and attack that one.
All right. Attack at disadvantage. An 11
11.
will not hit, unfortunately. It zips right out of the path of your axe.
All right.
Uh,
That was 5, 10, 15, 20, and I... Okay, no, that's it. Yeah.
okay, Spoot, we come to you.
Okay, Spook's gonna say, look to Adis and Grrrig and say, I think we should stay close. And I'm gonna try something crazy.
Go for it.
I'm gonna cast Guardians of Faith on top of the space.
All right.
And yeah, I guess ignore that roll there. It means nothing right now.
All right. So you cast Guardians of Faith, and you're concentrating on that.
Correct. No, I'm not concentrating. It is not a concentration.
Oh, it's not a concentration. Cool. Just remind me what Guardian of Faith does really quick.
Basically, if you get within 10 feet of it, you have to make a dex save, or you get whacked with some radiant sword damage.
Oh, cool. Great. Anything else? Bonus action?
The only bonus action I could really do is a spell, so I can't do it. So no.
All right. That brings us
I
to...
guess I'm going to huddle up a little bit with Grrrig here.
Cool. That brings us to Adis. You are prone on the ground. Adis, at the start of your turn, do me a favor. I would like you to make a history check at advantage and add your proficiency bonus. Or an arcana check, your choice.
Same shit. It just different results, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do Arcana.
Okay, go for it.
16.
Cool. With a 16, and that's including your proficiency bonus?
Yeah, I made myself proficient for a second.
All right, cool. Great. As you kind of bring yourself, wake yourself back to consciousness as you're prone on the ground, you remember hearing about these creatures before, or at least something like them. You remember that they are tiny little fey bastards called quicklings. And they are like mischievous, evil, angry, stabby murder hobos. They like to cause pain and trouble, but while they are quick, they are not very substantial.
Mm-hmm.
And they can be scared off if you invoke something. You can't remember what it is, but something scares them.
Mm-hmm.
We should do that.
Well, I don't know what it is.
But-
Say boo and Sylvan.
But that is the start of your turn. You're prone on the ground. What do you want to do?
I would like to stand up.
Yeah, absolutely. You stand up.
And I will, first, I'll take a pot shot at the one that's with defect.
Okay.
19
19 hits.
Nice.
for 10 points of damage.
Yeah, nice.
And
hurts
then
it.
I... Fuck. Little bastards. Yeah, I'll just take another shot at that one. Why not?
Okay.
Planar Warrior on this one.
All right. Make your attack. Disadvantage.
18.
That hits.
Yes. For another 10 points of damage.
Yeah, it be dead.
Nice. All right.
Very good. Good shot, says Spoot again.
Hey, this will just start, like, yelling out all the obscenities at them that they started yelling at us.
Stop, halt, cease.
Oh yeah, that's totally what they were saying. Dane's gonna move like under the shield.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah. So
Huddle up,
you're
troop.
yeah. So you all three huddle up there. These two run over to attempt to stab Defect again.
Gosh darn it, always. The outfire.
Defect. Only one of the first one's attacks manages to get through for 8 piercing, reduced to 4. The other one, with a 27 and a 19, 2 attacks hits you for 18, reduced to 9. So a total of 13, I believe. The other ones, I'll rush in towards the friends here, and they make dex saves.
Yes, DC 16 dex saves.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Okay.
This could be important if they all failed.
So I want you to know something. These creatures have a +6 to their dexterity.
Whoa! I figured it was high, but whoa!
They are not proficient in dexterity saves, however.
Oh.
But with that +6, the highest one rolled a 15.
Oh!
So in a bright, blinding light, what does it look like when your guardian decimates these 4 little fuckers who run in to try to stab you all to death?
I think just that, like a bright, blinding, like that sort of like greenish tint light.
Mhm.
That. Oh, sad news for me. It only does a maximum of 60, so one of them will survive this.
They were not all at full health.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure I was being fair to your fairies. Yeah, I think
it does. It does. I will tell you that it, to kill them all, it deals 28 damage.
Oh, awesome. Okay, great. Just to make sure, I couldn't remember if we had hit any of them. Yeah, I think like a bright light glows. The shield forms a sort of semblance of a shell, and it encompasses the area, and then just
Nice. So this kind of spectral radiant turtle shell appears and just blasts light at these 4 little like rays as these creatures like jump in towards it, and it's
little
just
turtle
pew,
shells.
pew,
Like,
pew. And none of them were expecting it, and none of them dodged it in time, and they just get blasted into little puffs of like blue skin and red blood, just kind of poof, 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 little explosions of like these 2-foot tall little things.
Matt, was it hurling the red Koopa shells or the green
Yeah.
ones?
the red ones. The red ones.
The homing shells, right?
Like little Sidewinder missiles.
The two that were stabbing Defect turn and see this, and then they're like, "Oh fuck!" Only in Sylvan, so only Adis understands it, and they're like, "Fuck this shit!" and they bolt out of there. Defect, you can take a swing at one because they're just fucking booking it.
Absolutely will.
Yeah, attack at disadvantage.
Mhm.
16. 16 is their armor class, and they have 15 hit points.
Yeah.
So you kill one as the other one like sees its buddy go down, and it's like, "Fuck you guys, you fucking humans suck! I hate mortals!" Adis, you hear this scream as you go away, and you are all left alive, very much stabbed, but very rough for wear. And that is where we will end tonight's session of Nuuli
Jesus.
Forged.
Ooh,
Because, goddamn, boys, you
that
did
was
it.
close.
Yeah.
That was so close.
Well done.
So
Really.
here's Spoot's recommendation. We put camp here and let the Spirit Guardian just hang around until its time expires.
How long is it?
8 hours.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Minus the like 2 rounds that we were in, so
Yeah.
7 hours and 58 minutes.
Vlad the Impaler these little fae and just like put them around the camp.
Oh, I will, because they're
The
little
ones
fae
that are
just-
not exploded by the turtle light, you can
Right.
do that with.
Yeah.
If there's enough blood, Spoot will, with a grimace on his face, try to recharge the shield.
Just pick up one of the little things and,
And
just
just
wipe
like,
it.
I'll just like look away and I'm like, "Ah, mm."
Okay, so you take the blood.
I feel like I lose spiritual points for doing that.
You're
So-
getting every day you become closer to Death Cleric.
Death Cleric Barbarian.
Not that.
Let me just check something. Okay, yeah. So you spend a minute just taking one of these like 2-foot tall corpses and just kind of rubbing the blood over it, kind of distastefully.
I think I vomit a little bit when I'm done. But
Yeah.
like somewhere off to the side where no one sees it.
I turn to Grrrig and I say, "That is savage,"
And
but also
Spoot,
not approving.
the entire time you're applying the blood to this shield, you hear this cackling, gleeful laughter. And after a minute, you kind of get the sense that of like satisfaction and completion, and you remove the poor little corpse of this blue-skinned individual, and you watch as all the blood you smeared across the shield is absorbed into it.
I think I'm going to unattune to this thing before it does some damage to
but-
me spiritually.
But you feel confident that it's gotten that insult ability back.
Oh boy. You know, that was
And
tough.
and you hear just very faintly, you're the only one who hears it, because it's like almost as though it's whispered in your ear. Yeah, you're a dirty fucker, aren't you?
God.
Oh, okay. So what the entire party sees is just Spoot throwing the shield off his arm onto the ground and like standing there for a moment and then like picking it back up very cautiously and dragging it back to camp, but not putting it back on yet.
All right. I mean, you've still got the attunement on it, so like you don't have to wear it all the time. But
Oh, good. I feel like that was tough. If it might save my life, it might be worth it. But also, that was painful for Spoot to do.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God, you have got 17 corruption points. Where is wisdom?
It's right next to intelligence.
Ah, that's why I couldn't find it. Ooh, I've been so bad on wisdom
Ooh.
today.
Yeah, with a 12, Spoot, like, you know that you had to do that to get the shield to do the thing that it does to help save your life. But, man, it really... oof, it was a grisly task, and... yeah, it kind of went against who you are in a way. However you choose to deal with that, like... It definitely felt like you were committing some kind of violation or something.
Yep, I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
Me and Spoot.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, so that's what happened, and we'll pick up there next week. So thank you everyone for hanging out and watching us. We'll do a round of goodbyes and plug anything you guys want to plug, and I'll figure out who we're gonna raid here. Let's start up in this corner, up here, with the Spoot himself. Ives got it, resubbing. Thank you, Ives got it in chat for the 5 months. That's a 5-month
Whoa.
streak.
Oh,
Woo.
damn.
Thanks,
Wow.
buddy. With a message, everyone have a great night. Thank you,
You
Ives
too.
got it. Thank you
Thank you,
so
Ives
much
got
for
it.
the subscription.
Thank you.
Much
Very
appreciated. Thanks, buddy. You're the best.
If you have any notes for us, I feel like you're entitled to make them now.
But great. So let's start up in this corner over here with the Spoot man himself.
Oh, thank you for watching. Sorry you had to see that little bit at the end. And yeah, come back next week. It's only going to get scarier, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm still winning at Tales of Far Hollow, I think.
Wonderful. Moving on down to Adis.
Thanks,
Who's
guys, for
just-
watching. Yeah, I can't get this goddamn camera to work
I
anymore.
know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. One
I
of these
got it.
days, I can get a new one.
I've got an extra one I can lend you. I don't know where you live, but
Brooklyn.
I'm also in Brooklyn, which I know is a massive borough, but we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I got nothing, so.
All right.
Me?
Cool. Yep. Up to defect.
That's me. I'm Mike. I have been your 1 for 2 special tonight, playing Defect and Grrrig, hashtag Grefect forever. Forever. It's a hot week. Stay hydrated, my friends. Drink water or drink IPAs. May I suggest? Neon Rainbows.
Ooh, who brews
I'm
that?
not the official sponsor of this, but I enjoy it. And maybe you will too. Back to you, Jared.
Not that.
Can this be a segment now when we close? Can we just adopt this now?
I'm Jared. Thank you all for joining us. You can find us here on Nuuli Forged at all the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Nuuli Forged. And you can find our old episodes on YouTube. And hey, if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel, because I guess it helps us out in some fashion.
I mean, and everyone else is doing it.
Yeah, and we're going to do a little raid on Dungeon Scrawlers here, and it's going to be a great time. And you can find Matt and I on a podcast called Mid-Level Adventurers, wherever you get your podcasts. So check that out if you want a little info on D&D, and we'll see you all next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.